I see. No, I'll have some. Okay. Hold my door for you. Okay. Mickey. Hey, Mickey. What's going on? B-Town. Took my meds. Won't last long. Okay, B-Town. You took your medicine. Good. You should have held off taking that medicine for about 15 minutes. I was rushing. I was out there washing and waxing my car. And I just started waxing it. I did the hood, and I was like, okay, let me stop. I got to go run, get in the shower, and so I can be finished, so I can be ready. Yes, take down. I know it. Take down. Shoot, I haven't even eaten. I haven't eaten today. Oh shit, I forgot. My plans is not to be on here long because, like I said, I haven't eaten all day. But because first I went and worked out, and that's about 3 or 4 hours. So by the time it's usually about 3 or 4 o'clock when I finish, and then I came home, and then I start working on my car. Well, not working on the car, but washing and waxing it. I washed it, and like I said, I started on the hood. I put the wax on the hood, and then I looked at the time, and I was like, "Oh Lord, let me just stop right here, go jump in the shower, so I can be ready." And then I set the time for 9:45, and I was like, "Okay, so follow the doctor's orders. Be healthy, quick witted like you always are." That's right. That's right. But he said, yeah, I'm going to when I get off here. Um, because otherwise, and I've been in the heat all day and haven't eaten. Shoot, I forgot I hadn't eaten. I miss my friend, NYW. She's busy with work, so I haven't talked to her. I think she peeked in that last live we had, but I'm used to talking to her quite often. But she's busy with work. Yep. Follow them doctor's orders. BTOWN, have you seen Abigail? Yeah. She's working nights. You do lives on Tuesday, so some may not be here tonight. Well, everybody's supposed to be here because I text everybody. I text everybody. Have to have to let everybody know. Abigail, the one with the that have the pink hair. Last time I talked to her, she had said for some reason she thought she was blocked, but I looked in my block list. She's not in. She's not in block list, and I haven't seen her in a while. You know what I'm talking about? I I did a short video. Oh, yeah, no, you haven't seen it. I did a short video. I just hadn't uploaded. Hey, TC. All right. Thank you for being here. I didn't have a chance to do the prayer, so I was gonna ask Nadia if she could type one out, because like I said, it I had 4 hours of workout. I came straight home, got on my car, started washing and waxing it, and then realized I had to stop after just putting wax on my hood so I can get in here, get in the shower, and be ready. So maybe I can get somebody to, maybe Nadia can type out the prayer, unless somebody else want to do it. But I'll see if Nadia want to do it. TC. Oh, Love Lake is still needs prayer. She's got a blood clot. And then BTOWN, BTOWN is gonna have to have surgery in a couple of weeks or so. So we just need to come back and do some more praying. Yep. Let's see who we missing. Let's see, Love Lake and Nadia may be around, or she probably She's going to come. I know she's going to come. She already said she would. NYW, she's working. And I know Eva is probably bad because they have to get up early in the morning. And Selena, Halolina, she has to get up early in the morning. And who else? Cassandra. Cassandra, you in them bushes? Follow your butt out them bushes. And anybody else that's in the clouds, you can most certainly come down. We don't bite. Um, about all the stuff that's going on YouTube streets, this is more important. Mickey loves Love Blake. Hopefully she Love Blake make it. But I told her. So anybody that's in the bushes, y'all hit that thumbs up if y'all haven't. Anybody that's in the bushes and want to drop down, and as I said, drop a prayer, say hello. You can definitely do that. We don't bite. Lord, I would offer a prayer, but the YouTube channel might go up in flames. No, TC, you can. You can. You want to come up here and do a prayer? You definitely can. Now it might catch the other part of YouTube, the beef sector on fire, cause you know how they are. But nah, you ain't gonna catch it on fire over here. Hey, Keitra, how you doing? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Oh, what the teacher said. Good afternoon, the copper chat. I'm sending prayer and positivity for whatever's going on. Bless your mind, body, spirit, and finances. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. BTOWN is in the chat. We appreciate it. Okay, I agree, Decop. Times like this, it's more important. Yep, we all are connected despite our differences in opinion. That is correct. Especially over here, you know. Now they got all kinds of stuff going on YouTube streets, and that's fine and dandy. And when we finish this, we may start chit chatting about it, or we may even after go over there. But right now, this is what is more important: is to give our prayers and our love to our sisters that is needing prayer. So we're not caring about that. TC, you want to come up pray? Or say something? Okay, Drew, I appreciate you coming by, being here. Got you another off day. TC hit the link. Let's see. Cassandra, you in them bushes? Uh, Give me a few. All right, all right. Oh, I forgot you on punishment. Well, you just come up here and say something real quick. Do a quick prayer. I don't want to get you in trouble. You know, you done broke out the stable. Uh, I ain't trying to get you caught. Mickey. Oh, Lord, okay. Oh. And I forgot. BTOWN got medicine is gonna hit after in a, few, in a little bit, and then she gonna be out, out and gone. No, trust me, I'll be shy to come. Yeah, I typed the last one out. I just didn't have time today when I found out. Um, I was I did 4 hours of working out, and then I came straight home and started washing and waxing my car. And after I found out, I just dropped. I had put wax on my hood, and I was like, okay. I dropped that, jumped in the shower, and jumped on here. I didn't have time to type my prayer out like I did last time. So maybe I can get Nadia to type it out, or do, or either I'll do it later. But right now, yeah, we're gonna do our thing. Love Lovely. I don't know. Lovely was she was on. I don't know. She may pop in a little bit later, or either she forgot, or time flew by. She was, I think, in Miss Olivia's chat. But yeah, yep. Prayer is powerful. Definitely is. Yeah, I know. I'm shy too. I mean, I can write them out. I know. What is Marilyn? I don't know. She hopefully she see the. I don't know. Everybody don't get notification. I hope she got. I hope she get the notification. I didn't get a chance to type this one out. TC, TC, you got to get. She got to sneak in. But yeah, BTOWN gonna have to have surgery. Couple couple of weeks or so. So we got to do a little prayer. TC is a mess. Yeah, TC is a mess. And don't let Joyce get a hold to her. Yeah, I think Love Blake is doing. She's doing okay. I think she's trying to fight a blood clot that she has. So we need to pray for that. Make sure she's all good. And we got to keep Love Blake. And old BTOWN too. Take a note. Can't see you a long time. Oh, still coming. Okay, TC. Do this again. Yeah, that again. Anybody want to come up here and say something or say a prayer or whatever. Little Blake still comes online while she is healing. Yeah, me too. I use every day. I text her and ask her how she's doing. And she told me she said okay. But then she told me, so I told her she better rest, take her medication, because we can't have her any other way than the way that she is. Shady, Love Blake. Yeah, she gonna do good. She gonna be okay. You still hanging in there, Love Blake? Oh, I said Love Blake. BTOWN. Yep. Maybe Nadia forgot too. Oh, that's Love Blake. Hey, Love Blake. What's going on? What you doing? I think the meds have kicked in from this BTOWN. BTOWN, are you still awake? Don't you go to sleep? Yeah, holding my lids open. Hey,
Hey,
hey.
how you doing, Zika?
I'm good. I'm good.
See, I done broke out the stables.
I know. I said,
They can't keep a good filly in for that long. Come on now.
uh, let Joyce see you out in the stable. She gonna try to tell on you.
She gonna tell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we got a lot of snitches in the B sector.
Yes.
But anyway, I really came up, of course, for Miss BTOWN, Hester, and
Mhm.
for Love Blake. You know,
Yeah.
two of our legacies, two of the seasoned um, participants, content creators, moderator, supporter, matriarch, everything. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Psalms 23
Okay.
because that's one of my most favorite and powerful
Uh,
prayers. I love to pray that prayer. But I
uh,
just wanted to say, to Miss BTOWN and to Love Blake, we love you. I love you. I appreciate everything about you. You guys keep it 100. You go off when you have to. You love when you have to. And now it's just time. God just says, slow y'all down for a minute because y'all give all of your all to everyone. Now we're gonna give it right back to you. And
right.
please allow us. And please allow us to. And so thank you for Decop for opening up your channel, and everyone who's in the chat, Mickey and of course Nadia, Victoriously Shay, Ava, everybody who always comes in. Thank everybody for everything that they do. Joyce, everybody. So Decop, I just wanted to say thank you to you for opening up your platform for something that is so important and necessary.
No
So for
problem.
Miss BTOWN and Miss and to Love Blake. This is one of our favorite, but one of the most powerful, Psalms 23. And you guys can say it out loud with me, whatever. I do it a little like an unconventional type of way, but it's still all the same. And it's the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Right. Miss,
Great.
we're gonna pray. We're gonna pray for the medical staff and the doctors, and for the nurses and for the people who do medical records, that they make sure that they do and have everything in order, in
Right.
decency and in order, and that everything goes well, so that Ms. BTOWN can have a full and speedy, not just a speedy, but a full and speedy recovery. Okay. And for Love Blake, anything that may be challenging right now is not forever. It is you're gonna have your breakthrough, and you don't keep still anyway. So you're gonna keep going. And one of the things that I love about Love Blake is that she's gonna, you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna be all right. She's gonna be all right. Y'all just take care of yourselves, and just do what you want to do, because you have been obedient, and God loves you for that. Seriously. So I just wanted to say that, Decomp. Thank you for allowing me to come up and say that.
Great. No
And
problem. No
and
problem.
all
Thank you
that
very
kind of
much.
stuff.
Uh,
Right.
no,
And B-Town and oh, I just want to say, Miss B-Town and Lovely, hold up, y'all have starring roles in my revamping of Set It Off. Don't play with me. Y'all better get your butts in together and in gear, because we getting ready to start shooting this movie in Cuba. You see that? You see my new avatar? You see? Don't play with me, okay? All right, all right. Thank you, Lovely. Love you so much, sis. Appreciate you. Love you, Mickey.
I love that darn Skippy. Not
Yes,
no.
honey. Okay, we getting ready to go on the beach, baby. Okay. That's right. All right, y'all. Y'all be good.
All right. Thanks, TC.
All right now.
Uh, Nadia, you want to come up, say something, or pray? TC got me teary eyed. Let me see. I'm trying to see if Nadia want to come up and say something. She got that good prayer. What you say? Need to leak up. Oh, or you wanted Nadia to come pray? Nadia, you want to come up and pray or say something? But we know you can. I know you can pray. Yeah. Glad you made it, Nadia. I dropped the link in case you did. TC, come through, Nadia. Mickey. You like her more now. I forgot. BTOWN, I was going to ask you, did you want to come up and say something? But I forgot your medication might kick in and child, you might start cussing us out. You might start to talk about my mammy and my grandmammy. We better leave you alone. You got medication in you. Ooh, child. Mhm. You could you come up and quickly if you want to, and say something. Yeah. I would hate you get up here and start cursing us out real good like you did Jay Speaks. Mm-mm. Or like Mickey said, be telling you follow your doctor's orders, take your medicine. Love Blake, you take your medicine and rest and behave. No, we have to tell you to behave. Uh, it's Cassandra and Eva. Eva has to get up early in the morning, so I think uh, this is a little late for her. Uh, but she may be playing it. And Cassandra, oh no, she said she wasn't gonna be able to make it tonight. Yeah, or B-Town says she is. Okay, oh, you following the doctor's orders and behaving. Yeah, I don't know about Love Blake. Love Blake don't know about behaving. That's right, lovely. You know, this from here in spirit. Yeah, yeah, they are. They are. All of them. Yep, they are. Well, oh, I think built for a tough. Yeah, she is. For her recovery in the town. Because folks out something. Yeah, she go. Yeah, they're gonna be okay. Yes, yes, yes. So, okay. Well, B-Town, if you want to pass out, um, you can go ahead and pass out. Because I know when that medicine kick in, you got to go. But well, I just wanted to come on here. Mickey, you got anything to say? You want to say anything? Grab a link, come up here and holler at B-Town and Love Lake before B-Town go out for the count. And the closer it gets for B-Town to actually have her surgery, I'll keep y'all uh, updated when she find out when she got to be there. When she got to have surgery, I'll keep y'all updated and let y'all know. Anybody else? Anybody else? I'm not gonna hold y'all long. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you for yours. Give a few minutes to see if Mickey come say anything or anybody else. If not, I just wanted to come on here. Yeah, I will, TC. Most definitely will. I just wanted to come on here and when I found out, so we can give this love and prayers for Love Lake in B-Town. And Love Lake, I text Love Lake almost every day. Oh, okay. Oh, naughty. What you cook? Love Lake, I ain't cook nothing. I'm gonna put I have those little bowls like that. Marie Calendar, the beef and broccoli and rice. This bowl you just put in the microwave. That's what I'm eating. And I forgot. I hadn't eaten all day. Can't you tell I've been in the sun? Lovely. B-Town, what you cook. Yeah. So that's what I cooked. Well, I ain't cooked it yet. It's over there trying. Oh shit! It's over there trying to thaw out because it was in the freezer, and I'm trying to drink. Find something to drink. What you talking about? What B-Town? What you cook? What you cook? Lovely. I'm getting ready to eat oxtails and cap. Ooh, look at Lovely. What you threw down? She's the oxtails and cabbage. It sounds good. I bet you're gonna be sucking on them bones, on them oxtails. I have to get that little bit of meat out for them oxtails, huh? Unless you got some meaty oxtails. You're still gonna be sucking on them bones, them oxtail bones. So oh boy. 4 pounds, $50 for oxtail. Is that inflation? When did oxtail start costing that much? Must be inflation. Oh no, I didn't get. I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that. I got to watch that. When you told me that, I was like, Debbie, go on there, Debbie. Debbie putting on that makeup. She did her own makeup. Impressed. If she did, I didn't know. I didn't know she knew how to do makeup. Mickey, you on mute. Yeah, just taking advantage of this pandemic. Oh, Mickey, you on mute. Love Blake Shovel. Who is that? That ain't Love Blake. Get off. Get off. Who is it? I don't know who this is. Love Blake, I know that ain't you. Oh, that's Nadia, that's you. Oh, okay. Okay. That's you, Nadia. Oh, okay.
It's me. You know how Love Blake, hey Love Blake always talks about like when we're in the middle talking about crap, and Love Blake says she got the shovel and she gonna put some duct tape on people. So hold on, I got you playing on my TV too. Let me mute that. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so you know how Love Blake always says like she got the shovel and the duct tape and everything, how she gonna hem somebody up and bury them alive. So I said, let me come up here as Love Blake shovel and duct tape. You said that ain't no love. I said, no, it's me.
What the hell is that? A shovel.
Yeah, I'm Love Blake shovel and duct tape. Yeah. So I just want to come up. I want to come up because I don't have a prayer. TC did an amazing job, but I wanted to say to both of the ladies and anybody that's going through something right now, you know, God has you. God has you. You are covered. You are loved. You know, we joke a lot, and you know, Love Blake is the queen of shade, but one thing she is very sincere. Love Blake is very sincere. And you can't hide that. That's a part of something that's a character that you can't hide. And so, you know, I say that to say this, that God sees all, and you are always going to be protected by his mercy, by his grace. Love Blake, you are an amazing individual. You love hard. We see it. We see it in the chat. We see it wherever you float throughout the chats. And you're going to be all right. You're going to be okay. I already know it. I feel it. I love it. You know, just if you know who God is and how he plays a role in your life, then you know you have nothing to worry about. You really don't. You really don't. And I'm going to be a little shady while I'm up here because I had some Pepsi soda. So even though another individual called me a little mother effer, and another individual called me some ratchet names that another ratchet person said, I'm still going to pray for you because I do love you. I care about you a lot. I pray that everything goes well in your life. And I pray over your procedure that there's nothing found, everything is okay. Whatever you're going through, I pray for you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Okay. But the ratchet side, you know, the messy side, you know, that prayer is from the little mother effer. Okay. Okay. That's all. That's all. Hey, Mickey.
Hey, Mickey.
Hey. Everybody.
Hey, Mickey.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to come on to, you know, earlier my VPN was blocking me from coming on live. It's like a security block, so I had to turn it off.
Okay.
But yeah, I just wanted to say that, you know, our bodies have their own innate ability to heal. You know, our body has their own wisdom. So whatever you're going through, you know, the body knows what to do. And, you know, like I said earlier, just follow your doctor's orders and I think you'll be fine. I'm sending healing thoughts and energy your way.
Yes.
Love Blake and Miss BTOWN. You know, I love your energy. You guys have been amazing. I always come on to get words of wisdom from Miss BTOWN, and Love Blake. She's always interacting with me, always making me laugh. And she does. Love Blake. She says things just because she knows I'm going to laugh, because she knows I like the silliness.
A chat room isn't the same without Love Blake.
No, it's not.
It's really not.
You know
why?
Because Love Blake, she'll say stuff that everybody else is afraid to say. You know?
Yeah, but you know what? She cuts you. You know, if it comes off wrong, like if somebody disrespects her, she cuts them deep, and we all sit back because that's like a Aunt Love Blake right there, and Aunt Love Blake is gonna cut through. So you just sit back and you stay in a child's place. That's how I feel when she goes off. And then if somebody gets really disrespectful, we got to jump in.
Yeah, but you know what? She can get away with it. Like we can't do it.
Yeah,
absolutely. That's Love Blake. You see this? Love Blake shovel and duct tape. She used to say that all the time. Like, where's her shovel? Like she keep a shovel. She'll use duct tape. And I said, Lord, let me come up here as duct tape and a shovel.
Oh my goodness, yeah. That's Love Blake. She'll be in that chat, boy, cutting them folks. And you talking about cutting deep, she be cutting them deep.
Yeah, real deep. Mm-hmm. It'd be that shade that she throw, right? That you don't even know you just got shaded the hell out. You walk down the street and you realize, wait, was she talking? Wait, what the hell?
Yeah, Love Blake used to shade me when I first started coming on.
Yeah, and you don't even know you got shaded. You be thinking about it later on, like, what the hell? Basically, she called me slow.
Hello, Anna. Thank you for coming. Nice to see you. Thank you for the prayers.
Yeah, but you know, when you get to know who she is at the core, it's all love. It's all love. And she's all about respect. So, you know, it's no in between with her. She either love you or she don't.
Yeah. And Jay Smith is an example.
Right.
Treated like Jay Speaks, boy. She cut her throat.
Oh, I remember when that happened. Yeah, I went and I blocked her as soon as that happened. That damn Jay Speaks. I was like, oh no, block. Mm-hmm.
Love like say, can I decom? Can I decom?
Yeah.
No, Lovely, don't do that, Lovely. She's like, then she texts me,
Goodness.
can I get it? Can I get it? I'm like, no. If you're gonna do it, don't ask me. Don't ask me, just do it.
We love you too, Love Blake. What happened, TC?
I love you
What
too.
just happened? Yeah, so I had to come over here because yeah, like I just from the bottom of my heart, it's sincere because I just know what Love Blake means to me. And like I said, anybody that's dealing with sickness, anything, we all deal with stuff. I just prayers for everybody. Just, stay uplifted, be encouraged. Just know that God is on your side. Even if it's not about being religious, it's about being spiritual and believing. You got to have hope. It starts there. Even when it comes down to your health, if you feel better, if you believe it, if you just, so don't, I'm praying that you guys are in good spirits. And, doctors are blessed with the hands, but God blesses the hands. So believe in God and just know that you're okay. You're going to be okay.
Yeah. That's
And I agree. I feel like, sometimes the body needs to reset. And this is an opportunity for whoever's going through something to take a break, rest, heal the body, and just let the body reset itself.
Oh,
sometimes we need that, because it's been such a crazy year for all of us, with the coronavirus. Sorry for saying that word, D-Cop. I don't want them to block this show. But we've been through so much this year, with the pandemic, it's just been a crazy year. So, I just feel like, everybody's going through something, and
absolutely.
I feel like the body sometimes need a break, and that stress, it will get to you. That's why I love this. That's why I love D-Cop's channel, because I can come here and de-stress as opposed to coming here and feeling and getting stressed out, because a YouTube channel can do that. It can actually cause, innervation and make you feel exhausted, but when I come here, I come and I get uplifted. And that's why I keep coming back.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sound like a cliche. I'm just saying, like, that's just what.
No, I get it. I agree. I agree.
She knows that, like, she does. This channel does a lot for me, and I am subscribed from a lot of people on YouTube, not just in the news sector, but for me, if it's not energy serving, and if I'm not learning something, if I'm not gaining and becoming a better Mickey, then I'm not going to support the channel. And that's why I feel like sometimes we put ourselves in situations where we don't understand why things are happening, and it's probably because of what we're surrounded by, and so for me, this channel it's energy, it's positive energy, it's healing. And I think Love Blake and Miss BTOWN, I think that they'll see how much love that's on this channel that we have for them.
Yeah. And you got to remember, these are day ones, like when you think of just a community of people who we got each other's numbers. And so we reach out, are you okay? I haven't heard from you in a while. How's everything going? That's unity. That's, so when you find like-minded people and people who mean you good, you stick to them. And there is a chance of meeting people online who are actually genuine people. You don't find a whole lot, but you can zone in on the ones that really mean you good, because like-minded people will attract each other. And so we found that here. And D-Cop's platform is one that's a neutral base that we come to. We have a good time. There's no drama. There's no craziness. And we check up on each other. So, it matters, because at the end of the day, when you press that button and you get off of this, it's to de-stress. It's to whatever you're dealing with in your own life. You don't want to come up here and get all riled up, get your pressure up and shit. And next minute, you like, Lord, I'm about to stroke the hell out.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that about this platform. I really appreciate that about this platform, because it's like a coup for bra. It should be that anyway, because I don't
Yeah.
take this mess with me. I really don't. I try not to. That's why I don't drop down in a lot of chats. I try to stay in the bushes for 90% of the time. I try to stay in the bushes, and then, we all kiki and laugh about the craziness. But when it comes down to it, look at what we're dealing with now, just health issues. Not that it's so dramatic and so dun dun dun, but it is things that we're dealing with. So we come here and we pray for the ones that we love. We speak, encouragement over their lives. We speak health over their lives. Like, we just want the best. That's what this platform is about. It's not all about drama everywhere. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
weeded that.
and we're all connected. All of us are connected. For some reason, we all came onto YouTube, and somehow we sort of gravitated towards each other and built a relationship on YouTube, and some of us off YouTube. And there's a reason for that. I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that I know that we're meant to be in each other's lives, and with
facts.
Yeah, I mean, Miss BTOWN, look at her, and I not just her, but I look at a lot of other content creators who have given so much of themselves, just because Miss BTOWN, she's always giving out information. There's a lot of other content creators that do the same thing, and so they give so much of themselves, and then sometimes you get burned out. I'm not really a big content creator, but I know some who are, and you do get burned out. Sometimes you need a break. You need to, and so that's where we come in, the subscribers. We come in and say, hey, look,
Absolutely.
We appreciate what you're doing, and we want you to know that, we're here to support you and send you healing thoughts.
Yeah. And I appreciate you, Mickey.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Hey,
Definitely.
TC.
TC.
TC in the house. HPC.
What's up now?
Hey.
What's up, the gang?
HPC.
I like that shovel. I love that shovel.
Yes,
girl.
I'm Love Blake's shovel today.
Not the show.
Yes.
Not the show.
I'm the
Cuban
shovel.
show?
I should have put some duct tape on the side, but I couldn't find the image fast enough. And then D-Cop almost booted me out. I got scared. I thought she was going to be quick with that finger and block me. So I was screaming down here at the bottom like she came. I was like, no, D-Cop, it's me.
I know she was quick drawing McGraw with that one. I saw it.
What the hell is this? I said, oh, shit.
Right.
She about to flush me like her kid.
I love it.
Quicker than that.
She trigger. D-Cop, you trigger happy. Sis. What's up with that?
I leaped over my couch to grab that phone to text her like, D-Cop, it's me.
I love it.
I just seen that shovel, and I was like, love, like I was like, what the hell? What a shovel!
Yeah, because she always talking about beating somebody down and then bury them with the shovel and the duct tape. So I was like, let me come up here and put a smile on her face. I'm gonna be her shovel today.
I love it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to just say this because I remember when I first came into D-Cop's lives, and you all were up, and it was Miss TR, Love Blake, Nadia, Shay, the truckers. There was 2 truckers, crazy guys. World. And there's another guy. There was another guy, a Caucasian guy, and he's like really, really freaking cool, right?
He does the soap. I think his niece does the soap.
Easy Money.
Yes,
Easy Money. That's it.
Yeah.
He every now and then he does come in, and we have Mickey, of course, and Love Blake, Eva, and so forth. We can't forget Purple. So,
yes.
I just want to say this, that we were talking about the pandemic, and we were walking ourselves and making sure we looked after each other about some things to do, keeping ourselves, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I just want to say that according to some of the so-called science and medical whatever, they're anticipating already that there are various other variants that are out there. And I am not a fear person. I'm not a fear monger, but I'm here to say that there is a Delta variant, which we already know about. There's a Lambda variant that's coming out. Then there's a Pi and a Phi variant that's coming out. It's just Google it. It's all, they already, okay? We already know back to the energy, what you, Mickey and Nadia, what you two were just talking about. If something doesn't serve you well, and it compromises your immune system, and it compromises any and everything that's good for you, then then unsubscribe.
That
Don't
part.
get into right, because part of all of this is when you break down a person's immune system, it will then trigger other things that might have already been festering, and
Right.
it will open up for other things to occur. And then we have multiple challenges and things of that nature. So everybody, what you and Nadia, what you and Mickey were just saying was right on point. Watch your energy. Don't let everything in. Trust me, I'm talking to myself when I say that. So I'm just saying that to say that is very, very, very important. So yeah.
Listen, that's amazing that you said that, because earlier today I was just talking about it, and I said stress kills, and people don't realize that when you go to sleep at night, I think I was listening. Jay Dunn had dropped a video, and it was a video about lucid dreams or something like that, and it was like lucid dreams. Something, and everything she thought of right before she was asleep, she went to sleep and she dreamed about it, and she thought that was wild and that she controlled the dreams or whatever. But really what it is that if you take a lot of stress in, you go to sleep and you're able to dream about it, and it's not necessarily a good dream or that you're controlling it, but you're pulling it in. It's all energy. So whether it's a, crazy situation or whatever, like, just remember that what you have on your mind when you go to bed. So when you hit these lives and you're watching the craziness and stuff, even though it has nothing to do with you, you are taking it with you. You take it with you. So, I've learned to try to meditate before I go to bed. I try to just deflate, just let it all go. Just try really hard to let it go. Where you're able to, life is short too. Everything that we've dealt with throughout last year and now TC saying like the Delta version of this stuff coming out and all, this is crazy. Like, life is so short, it's too short to go through craziness. So check on your loved ones, love on the ones that you have, love on them hard, and stay connected. Stay connected.
Yeah.
The body has its own wisdom of its own,
Yeah.
I mean, I look at for myself, for an example, if I get stressed out, then I'll get asthma. My asthma is aspirated. So and even like when you look at science with fight or flight, when you feel stressed out, you go into fight or flight mode, your cortisol level goes up and you want to either run or you want to fight. So the body definitely has its own wisdom. And like you said, stress does impact, your health and your wellness and your mental state as well,
That's deep.
But I just came on to say, to Love Blake, you my partner, you my role partner, and Ms. BTOWN, I support you as well, and I hope you all, continue with your journey of your illness, with your wellness, and thank you so much for all you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And D-Cop, thank you also for having this live. I appreciate that as well.
No problem. I got to come on here and let us do our little praying for our loved ones.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Keep up.
But I said to D-Cop, I was cracking up because D-Cop had texted me and she was worried about Love Blake. And I said, you know what, sis, we was talking, and I said, you know what, Love Blake is okay. I feel it. Love Blake. I said, Love Blake is in somebody hospital, in somebody bed, shading the hell out of the nurse who done wore those clothes wrinkled. Okay, she could have ironed her uniform, or she got on a wig that sit way high up on the top of her head like a mountain. Love Blake then woke up, opened up one eye, and looked at that lady like, what the hell she got on? And just, I could see her now. And then what happened? Love Blake came up here and said, they put me in the dark, but I'm on my phone. So can you just imagine her? They telling her to lay down, cut off the lights, and get some rest. And she like, okay, but she turned around underneath the blanket with the phone and people chats.
Oh yes, yes.
Remember that the other? I said, "Lord have mercy."
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she's gonna be okay. I know it.
Hey, Tita, how you doing?
Hey,
Is
Tita.
Tita,
Tita Talks. What's up?
Tita talks in that busy.
Y'all see
I
Love
was
That's my
Blake?
girl.
Do y'all see what Love
I
Blake
was looking
wrote?
at Love Blake, yeah.
Blake.
No,
Lord
I'll tell
have
you,
mercy.
I was imagining Love Blake in the hospital bed, right? I was imagining them giving her some hospital food that looks like dog food, and I was just imagining her going off on the nurses and everybody.
Oh yeah.
I just imagine Love Blake just going nuts in there, giving everybody a hard time, raising complete hell.
No, I see her just shading them. Just
Yeah,
shading them.
shaded him with a side eye, right?
That lady done served me my food and her nails are too long. How's she washing her hands with them damn nails?
Yeah, where her arms folded.
Right now.
Right.
All right. Good night, Tita.
All right now. Good night, Tita.
Look at Love
That's
Blake.
what I'm
Yeah, I
Love
say
talking
my
Blake.
prayers, kiss my husband, stroke my 9mm, tap my 38, and kiss my 22. You see
22.
that?
I know that's correct.
And I came up as her shovel. She done
I got
evolved.
all that. Oh my goodness.
Okay, Love Blake, I gotta come up as one of those. I gotta figure it out.
Okay, Tita's still here.
You gotta come up with the four heads, the lion, the eagle,
Okay, yeah, right,
the
exactly.
ram, something.
Oh,
You gotta come with the realms with this one right here. Love
Right?
Blake is a mess.
Lord. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, Love Blake is something else.
Amazing.
Boy,
Yeah, but
Blake.
nothing but prayers. Nothing but prayers. I mean, I think you don't need it as much because God is over you. You got this. And your heart is just so pure. Like, like you're not a vicious, evil person. You're gonna be okay. I know it.
Right.
I know it.
She doesn't give Love Blake nor Miss BTOWN. They don't
Right.
have malicious teas, and you can tell that there are people who have darkness inside of them. I mean, you can tell those
Listen,
people.
I done found out real fast,
Hey,
real
Marilyn.
quick,
Ooh.
real fast.
Hey,
But you know
Marilyn.
what?
Yes.
It's I can appreciate that too, TC. You know why? Because people show you who they are. It's a blessing in disguise. I have a personality of I like to hurry up and make up. Like, let's try to figure out where we went wrong, and maybe it's a miscommunication. And then when that's not possible, and I see through that they don't want to figure it out or whatever, then you have to learn how to cut it and say, okay, listen, because my health, my stress level, everything is worth more than this. So you just got to let it go.
Okay, Marilyn.
Yeah.
Good night. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sneaking it.
Hey, Marilyn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I love about what I love about Miss BTOWN, if you look at her supporters and the people that she supports people of so many different backgrounds, socioeconomic backgrounds, races, different situations. That's what I love about Miss BTOWN. She has an array of supporters, and she supports an array of people. She doesn't discriminate, and that's what I like about her.
Yeah.
Right.
Love Blake said my doctor got told off. Love Blake said my doctor got told off in surgery. Told him, "You're not talking to me like that. I know what your problem is. Wife got her foot on your neck and her hands on."
Oh my goodness!
I knew it.
Oh my God!
Now listen, this woman going under the knife, and she talking hella shit to the doctor. Listen, you would think you would be praying over this man's hands. No, she said, "You got a problem. You better talk to me nice."
Oh my goodness!
And you can't do nothing but say, you know what? That doctor probably was like, "Y'all, you right.
Right.
And I just want to say to Miss BTOWN, when I called her, and I want to say this in reference to Tita Talks because she's here also, Miss BTOWN and Tita Talks. When I called both of them about bringing the judge to the forefront, they had no inhibitions whatsoever. They were like, yes, fine, no problem. And I
Wow.
just want to say, I thank, Miss BTOWN. I thank, Tita Talks as she's in the chat, because they do things different.
Yeah.
They don't mind expanding and doing something a little bit different with someone that they don't really know, but they know
Right.
of me. But you know what I'm saying? So that warms my heart all the time. Warms my heart.
I agree.
Yep.
Tita
Just want to
Yes.
say thank you.
Yeah.
And
We
Absolutely.
had fun, and we had so much fun doing it too. And
I
I mean,
learned a
and the
lot. I was in
judge,
the bushes.
okay,
I shared it
and the
out.
judge, thank you so
Mm-hmm.
much.
Mm-hmm.
The judge loved every second of it, and I'm going to tell you something.
She was so down to earth.
Let me share something with you that she shared with me after we had Tita's live interview. The next day, she had a Zoom meeting, with some of her, folks and unions and all these people, right?
Yeah.
And she said to me, somebody in her Zoom meeting said, "Oh, I saw you and TC interviewing with Tita Talks."
Wow.
And it was somebody in the Zoom meeting, one of the, the Democratic folks here, right?
Right.
And she was like, "Yeah." And the lady was like, she just gave her thumbs up, in the Zoom meeting. And well, I won't say what happened after that, because that is a little political, but the bottom line is that it helped her. It helped her with
Wow.
her platform and
Right.
to advance. So you all of you, from you, Nadia,
Yeah.
D Cop, Vicky, Ms. BTOWN, Tita, all of you all have this platform, and you use it for good, or you use it for whatever. It's
Right.
up to
Right.
you.
Mm-hmm.
And you all's reach is amazing. It's amazing. So do not ever take it for granted how many
Right.
people you could be reaching, who you could be reaching, and that we're not no longer 6 degrees disconnected. We are now just probably, was it 6 degrees? Is probably only 2 degrees, only 2. That's it.
Right. Right. That's true.
You see,
Absolutely
so,
true.
and thank you, Nadia, for, for sharing it out. I really appreciate
Absolutely.
that.
I shared that on Facebook. I'm a 3 pages on Facebook. I'm a community
Wow.
page.
See?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes. That
Because
was just nothing
we
but
all
love.
can't be the actual trailblazers. Sometimes it's a leader, and then you need to do the footwork. So the people behind you need to push and carry you on. So I understand that. So I was like, let me
Right.
just push it where I can, because it was really nice that she came up. She explained the judicial system and how things work, and I appreciated that.
Yeah.
I said, damn, I forgot all these years. Who runs what?
Right.
So she was very informed. I really appreciated it. So thank you
Yeah.
for bringing her to Tita's platform.
And Ms. BTOWN, that thank you all for allowing me to do that. I really appreciate it. That's why when I get out of sorts, Mickey, I'm usually not that way.
Listen, sis,
So,
but when you went, we don't need to bring it all up. But what happened at the very last time? I was right here with you. I was on the screen right here behind, just looking. I was like, she don't need to explain shit. But let's just digress from that.
Well,
I completely
right.
before we
understood, and
digress,
it was good to go.
before we
That was it.
digress, I just want to say one thing. TC, I supported you 100%.
That's right.
I'm serious. Like, yo, I think sometimes we need to get gutted sometimes just to let people know don't mess with me. So it was all good with me, and I knew what you meant. I knew you didn't mean anything.
I knew it. Yeah, exactly. That was the point.
So you're all good. People aren't going to see what they want to see in it. So I just want to say that. And to be honest with you, when I heard it, I was telling D-Cop, I think it was so funny. I couldn't stop laughing. I was on my
Listen, now I know that she can curse, but the way she can, I said, well, damn.
Well, you don't expect that from TC, She always come up here, with the sophistication and
I knew she had it in her though.
Broad vocabulary,
and Philly ain't extremely that far. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're a couple of states over.
Phil, listen, I'm in the streets all day, all night.
Right,
Don't get it
right.
twisted.
Right. So I was shocked, but I wasn't shocked. I was like, damn, I never heard it from TC. But I walked away and listened to it like it was music in my ears. Because
Listen,
I'm from Jersey. That's how we talk.
Yeah. And
she from Philly.
TC,
So
she has
like,
book smarts and she has street smarts. I mean, what more can you ask for? You know what I'm saying?
TC basically said, talk to me nice. Okay. Talk to me nice.
It was funny. I laughed. First, my eyes, I was like, what is that TC? I was like, she cursed like that?
Listen.
She said all the curses.
She said, didn't she drop all the bombs?
Yeah, she did.
It was like, and I said, who's worse? Because I'm sitting here with my shoulders two-stepping and everything. Like, get it, TC, yes.
It's
you hate to see people have to get there, but sometimes you have to meet people where they are. That's the point.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to meet people where they are. And it doesn't mean that just because you're intellectual and you're educated that you're far removed from checking somebody.
That's why I say you should never judge a book by its cover. You don't know people's background. You don't know, because like people don't even know that I'm from New York City. You can hear it in my voice, but people say, "Oh, you're so kind." Like you don't know what people.
Right.
Everybody shows what they want to show. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So TC, she showed that she has book smarts, but she also has street smarts. You know what I'm saying? And that's a perfect combination. That's how you survive in this world. You know what I'm saying? Especially in corporate America.
That's true.
So you're 2 steps ahead of everybody else, basically.
I'm with y'all. I'm with you. I got put in the stables, and so I'm.
Put in the stables.
And you know why I got put in the stables? Because when I showed my queen who it was that made some accusation, and she was like, you need to cheat up. Don't do that. Don't cheat down. Don't go down.
Yeah,
and Love Blake said they wanted to make it racially, and I agree. They tried to use something that they knew people would get emotional about and use it against you. It's like if you say something, they'll say, "Oh, well, you're homophobic," and then everybody just follow it, or "Oh, she doesn't like so and so," or they always use something that people will get emotional about. Where if you just look at the facts, it's really not the case. But people, they became sensitive because in the world we live in today, everything is so, politically correct and people are oversensitive. You can't really say anything nowadays, without people getting upset.
People become victims, and it's like, okay, you threw a rock, I throw a boulder. You throw a rock, I throw a rock. So
that's right.
And if you can't handle it, then get on the porch. I mean,
look at Love Blake to my TC. You should have told him. Yeah, I said it. So fucking what?
Yeah. Listen, Love Blake. I agree with you. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, I said it.
Well, she did. She did say that.
I did tell him that.
Yeah, she doubled down on it.
That she said it, but she said so much more, which is what everybody was shocked at.
Yeah,
she said so
but that's
much
how
more,
you get people up off your back. I understand that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I said it. What you gonna do?
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I mean, this is YouTube, for goodness sake. Really?
That's what I say. Look at me. I'm darky now.
I'm darky too now. Too, yeah.
Look at dark I'm a darky. I'm darky.
I'm
Lord.
I ain't mad.
Man. Anyway, that's what I appreciate. The love of you all. Thank you so much. And that's why I won't ever. Let me just say this. There are a plethora of people in these YouTube streets. Some people think that they're getting away with stuff. They're really not. No. And yeah, there's a lot of content creators who think that they're so charismatic or
baby
Nadia
or cunning or something. They're not. They don't know. They just don't know. They just don't know. It all, it'll all reveal itself in the end. Very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like I said before, you cannot hide your true character. You cannot. There's no way to get around that. If you're able to keep up with a fake persona and things for a week or two, whatever it may be, it doesn't matter. I don't know the exact date, but you will not be able to keep it up, and people will see your true colors. It's almost like how when babies, as pure as they are, when people hold them and they're like evil people, you see how babies cry uncontrollably and things like, they're like, damn, you must be a messed up person. You know, the baby just crying like crazy. And then dogs walk away from you and stuff like you can't. It's your aura, it's your energy. That's who you are at the core. It will come out to the surface. It's called discernment. You know, like when you sit and you see somebody and you're like, something's not right. Eventually it'll come out, you'll see it. And I'm so thankful for that. Like now, you know, in my 40s, I look back, well, I'm 27 and a half. Well, I'm going to be 28 on Friday, y'all. But, you know, but the thing is that what I love the most about growing older, right? For one is the wisdom, but two is that when people overstep boundaries, things like that, where you realize like, damn, something happened and now you're no longer friends or whatever. And I use friends loosely, right, up here. With certain people. But when you come across those people and then they show their true self, I don't get distraught about it. I don't even get like sad, like, damn, I wish no. I give you the first couple of minutes. I've been like this my whole life. I'm an only child. I'm like that. I've been like that my whole life. I try really hard to clarify and get some understanding immediately, because I've always understood that words mean something else to other people, like whether it's through text or whatever, you interpret things differently. How you grew up and things like that, the way you hear a word, it could be like, get out of here. And to get out of here to you might trigger you to no end. Like, what the hell? I just say get out of here. That's it. You know, but it could mean something else. So let's sit down like grown people and let's try to work it out. But like I said, character will prevail, will come out. And then you see people for who they are. And when you see that, the blessing is walk away, walk the hell away and say, I'm done with that. I just don't. And then what happens is you sit back in a corner and you get to see people unravel. You get to see their character.
Yes.
And you thank God for it. I thank God for it. I've sat up here and I've called people, and I'm not zoning in on people. I'm just saying in general, like I've called people my sisters. And when I say sisters, like I truly care about you. I care about what's happening to you. So when I reach out to you and how you doing or whatever, or I support your platform and things like that, I care. How you doing? You know, I haven't seen you in a long time going live, but everything's okay and blah, blah, blah. And then it takes you a quick second to flip or something like that, or you're looking for numbers. It's the clicks and views and, whatever you got going on, it's going to show, and they're going to see that and the antics that you have. So I back up and I thank God for that. I thank God for that visual, that I'm able to see that discernment. Like, that discernment is everything, honey. It's like, wait, what? Step to the left,
I agree with that, because when people say someone changed, I always say, no, they didn't change. They just reveal who they really are.
Thank you.
Yep. There you go. Mickey, are you an only child also?
Oh, no. I have two siblings. I have two brothers. One older, one younger.
Little Blake is crazy.
I have two siblings, older brother and younger brother. They're my best friends too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Love Blake is cutting up.
Oh, let me see the comments.
Oh, the comments are crazy. You ready for this?
Oh Lord.
Love Blake is going off.
Wait, who's she? Oh, I know who she's talking about.
But I want to say something real quick. TC, check it out. Like, I'm not a Christian, but
you know it already, Love Blake.
Everything you said in the prayer, I resonate with 100%, and I just want to let you know that. It was good. It was good.
That one right there, that prayer. Yeah.
See, I don't even call it a prayer. To me, it was the truth. You were speaking, and from the heart. And to me, I guess that's what prayer is, right? I don't know. I don't know too much about prayer.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's right. That's exactly what it is. And you know what? I just want to say to those not you all, because you all already know. I know Tita, I know Love Blake, Miss BTOWN, y'all already know. But and just for people who need therapy, there are a lot of mental health nutburgers out there
Okay.
in these YouTube streets.
Mhm.
Nutburgers and cunt burgers. And
Ooh.
they
Oh Lord, I just stole a word from
I was
TC.
trying not to laugh, y'all.
I just stole a damn word from TC. I'm gonna use it every day of my life moving forward, as long as I can remember it.
now, anybody that's listened to me, I will say cunt burger, nut burger in a minute. There's
And nut burger.
these mental health issues are surfacing up. Their little head, that snake, that little head is coming up and it's coming out. And these folks, they're narcissists, manic.
You better say it.
They're already depressed. They're already depressed. They are. I want to say schizophrenic. There's some schizophrenic behavior. Folks don't know how to apologize. They don't know when to stop. Everybody's overly in one area and not enough in another area. It's total imbalance. It's just amazing, and no one ever lies. These people, I don't lie, and it's like the most amazing thing in the world. I've never heard these people. Nobody lies, but we're in so much chaos. Or they're in so much chaos. But I just really say to people, please go to therapy. YouTube is not therapy. Clicking on the button or whatever it is y'all click on is not therapy. Go somewhere, talk to somebody else.
Right.
Not the people and the subscribers in the chat. Don't do that. Negative.
You know,
Go
I was
somewhere
saying
else.
the same thing last week, over the weekend, and I don't know if I'm not gonna say her name, but someone came on D Cop's channel, and I really like her a lot. She's real cool people, but she was given a little bit too much of her personal life, and I was trying to let her know, you know, this is not the place for that. You know, we have complete strangers. I have a theory about this, and I'll tell you about this later, not today. I have a theory about what's going on YouTube. I believe it's a little bit more than what you guys think. I think that we're like in the fishbowl, and they're an audience pushing a button betting on us who's going to go off on who's going to argue with who. I feel like we're like literally in a, not me, but people on YouTube are literally on like this, and you really are on a screen, to be honest with you. But it's kind of like Donkey Kong. You have people or casino where people are betting on you. But we'll get into that later. But no, what I was saying is that, you know, the lady that came on D Cop's channel earlier over the weekend, I felt like she was given a little bit too much, and some of that information could have been used to, it could have been damaging, you know. And I was trying to let her know, you know, chill, you know, don't give too much on YouTube, because, you know, she's not really normally on the YouTube, and I don't know if she really understands. These people will take that information, and they will dig into her background. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want people in your personal life, you know, divulging that information on the internet, spilling all your tea. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and then taking one part of it or a couple of pieces of it and twisting it around, and it's, instead of a braid, it's a full blown crochet cornrow. You know what I'm saying? So it's you're absolutely right. They and others and everyone must be mindful. Must be mindful.
Love Blake's out. It is for me. I cuss everybody out.
And that's why we love Blake. Love Blake is a straight shooter, okay?
Yeah, like
and
Love Blake
unapologetic about it. I can't speak. Unapologetic about it, you know?
Yeah, Love Blake had surgery one day, and later on that afternoon, she was in the damn chat. I was like, I told BTOWN, I said, tell Love Blake to get her ass out that chat. And she didn't know I was coming. She said, BTOWN, you tell D Cop I say make me.
Is this when she was in the dark?
Yeah.
The doctor made her sleep in the dark.
Got her ass up in Sir King chat. Just got out of surgery. Talking about GTZ cop, make me. I said, make me. And so I go in Sir King chat and I say, Love Blake, you don't get your ass out this chat and go rest. Come on. I'm leaving, D-Cop. I'm leaving.
Oh my goodness.
I said,
Love Blake something like a rebel.
She is just,
she moves to the beat of her drum.
But Mickey, too, well, to tell all y'all, that that couple,
yeah,
then what was that? You know, she had asked me. I think that she had asked me that was Friday. She wanted me to call them Saturday. Okay, I don't know. I don't know them. Okay,
I don't do the number thing.
So somebody asked me if I knew them. No, I didn't. She was a fan. She says she'd been.
I was about to say you better use the word fan because that was a straight. She had a whole fan out moment. I said, okay, let me get a good look because if D-Cop wound up in the damn bushes in Texas somewhere in a nice cottage with this nice wool blanket up to her throat. Misery.
And so
we got to come after that lady.
I guess she found my email either on my chat or on my page. She emailed me, and I don't check my email.
Mental illness is real.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't check my email every day, and I just happened to check it that day, which was I don't know what day it was. Okay, but I checked it and I seen the email and it says, my name is so-and-so, so-and-so, told me she had a BS in criminology and something else. And she's from Arkansas, but she live in Texas now. And I mean, wanted me to call, say, I am a fan of yours. I'm in your bushes. I've been day one. Love Blake talking about they want a threesome. Love Blake.
What the hell?
You know what? Love Blake.
BTOWN said that
like it to me.
BTOWN said the same thing. So I waited about an hour because I was like, is there somebody trying to dox me? So I got my grandson's phone and I called. And as soon as I said hello, she knew it was me. She started screaming. Just screaming.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's D-Cop. It's D-Cop. It's my D-Cop.
A BS and BS.
Kind of Love Blake.
Love Blake.
And she started screaming. She hollered upstairs to tell her husband that she was talking to D-Cop. And every 5 minutes, she would realize she's talking to me and she just go crazy. And she talked about 2 hours. She told me every video I made, all my experiences, all the story times that I've done.
Oh my!
She know all of y'all. She know Love Blake. She know Nadia. She know NYW. She know Mickey. She know all of y'all. And so I knew she couldn't be lying because she knew them damn story times. I told them story times.
Really?
Back when I first came on. That's been
yeah, she sure did.
3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, she sure did.
So she knew all of them. She said she play them in her house over the intercom while she doing her chores. And then she say her husband, he's a truck driver. He'll call in and tell her to send her the link, and he watched the videos while he's driving truck. And so I was like,
that's
okay,
nice.
Okay, yeah. And she goes to AA. Y'all knew that already.
Oh, okay. So she's dealing with a lot.
Yeah. And yeah. and she ended up getting arrested, I think, for drinking and driving. And so after that video, the next day, she had been trying to email me. And I don't get up early and I don't check my emails every day. So, and when I started reading the email, all of the email was sent. Little Blake, stop making me lie. Yeah, so all the emails, basically, it was 3 or 4 of them, basically were asking me not to, if I would take the video down or edit them out of the video.
What?
Yes.
What?
Because she said her husband watched the video the next day and he said it wasn't a good look for her, which is true because she was given too much information.
Oh, okay.
Information.
But he was standing right next to her, so why didn't he stop it then?
Well, he did stop it, but when he left and went upstairs, then she started talking, and she was saying too much. And I even said to her, remember, Jay, remember not to give too much of your information, because the people in the chat is okay, but there's people in the clouds, as we say, that are listening also, and you don't want people to get your personal information and dox you. You know, even though she was saying, I don't care about them doxing me. Yeah, people say that.
She say that now.
Yeah, but you don't want to be doxed. Okay. And so he I can imagine him watching that video the next day. He woke up and seeing that she was talking and telling about her AA and her counselor that she go to, and all that she was saying.
Talking about her mother-in-law as well, but go ahead.
Oh yes. Yes. And yeah. And so they asked me if I would either take the video down or edit them out of it, which y'all know she came on soon as I came on. So if I edit them out of that,
that's most of the video.
That's the whole video.
Well, that's not the issue. The issue is that you told her not that you warned her at the beginning. You said, listen, you shouldn't say too much about your personal life. You warned her at the very beginning.
Set that up there? Oh, that's perfect then. I mean, it's unfortunate, but that's just what it is.
Yeah, and I took the video down. I privated the video. So I was trying to see what I was going to do.
Wait, I kept going in and out. That was her mother-in-law she was talking about?
Mm-hmm. And I just got
that was a random lady. Oh wow.
Well, I said no, don't do that. Don't talk about his mom.
Yep. I remember that.
All this. Whether she is, I mean, she's dirty to you, or you don't like her, or she don't like you. Both of y'all don't. And don't say it on here.
Look at Love Blake running.
You, I know.
Love Blake is cutting up.
Yeah, she is.
But so I tried to email her back, and it came back as no such email.
Oh wow.
So I did it again. Same thing. And I did it again. So then I called, yo, big Jesus here tonight. Is Jesus here tonight? Yeah, he's here. He's in the midst of us. And as I had to answer it. Okay. And so then I tried to call, and the phone number disconnected. And then I tried again, and I told my grandson, let me see your phone. And let me, and I called because that's the phone I originally called her from. And then I tried my phone. That number was disconnected. No email. And I don't know if you're in the clouds or not, but I mean, you could have talked to me. I know your husband probably didn't like, because I tried to. I mean, I tried to tell you also, but you didn't have to do it like that. And I know what you was worried about. I know what your husband was worried about, but that had no bearing. It would have had no bearing on what you're dealing with. The video. I mean, I didn't have a problem taking the video down for you. None whatsoever. I took the video down. There was no way I could have edited, all that stuff out of the video. It would not have been a video. But I had no problem taking it down. I just hate that you felt that you had to change your email address and change your phone number, because I would have liked to say happy birthday to you on the 16th of July. So if you're listening, happy birthday. But I just wanted to let you know, nobody in this chat would dox you. Nobody. Not one person in here, except for that person we don't know that asked if Jesus was here. I don't know.
He got up out here real quick, didn't he?
Oh, good. Okay. But none of the people in my chat, and you should know that because you have watched me for a long time, years.
Yeah.
And none of the people in the chat will dox you or what you're going through. They cannot get my video and use it against you from some of the stuff that you were saying, So,
but who does she know that know you? That, you know what I mean? Like, is her whole family watching D-Cop?
I don't think so.
I mean, but if she's that, I mean, so that I watched her. She was definitely a fan. So maybe she has you playing on the TVs whenever you're live. Yes. She done sent links to everybody in the family probably. So
no,
I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
I think it's more about not letting a mother-in-law and other siblings and things like that find out that she's been talking about their mama like that.
Okay.
But the one
because you can't come to my house for Thanksgiving and talk about my damn mama like that.
I know it.
Because we didn't want him to marry you anyway. It's one of those things, I bet.
Probably. Y'all crazy. But she's going through some court stuff, and she thinks that video may get to law enforcement or attorneys, and it may make her look bad. But that's why I'm saying it won't. My video is not going. What attorney or judge or law enforcement gonna know that you was on my page? I'm just that big. They're not going to find this video. Okay. So even if they did, you it's not like you admitted to driving drunk or admitted to a crime.
To a crime, right? She didn't incriminate herself.
No,
she
you didn't incriminate yourself. So that's why I said if you would have just talked to me the next day and let me know what you was worried about. Well, I know you worried about the video getting, making you look bad when you go for court. Because I think if I remember right, it was in August or September. But I just want you to know that's not going to happen. You don't have to worry about that to the point that you change your email address. I mean, just totally wipe everything clean, your phone number, change your phone number, disconnected your phone. It's not that serious.
Right.
But I just
but
I
see,
wanted to say that because it really bothered me. It bothered me because you've been watching me so long.
Yeah, she know that you're not like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That's not what your platform
and you
stands
knew,
for.
yeah, and you
Hmm.
know that I'm not like that. You even told your husband when he was telling you at the beginning not to be telling me all that stuff, and you
Yeah.
even told him she's not like that.
Hmm.
She's not gonna say, and I'm not like that. And people in my chat
It's a
is
lot
not like,
going on there.
yeah,
it's a lot.
but
Yeah, it's
yeah,
but it's
yeah,
going on in
Hmm.
that cerebrum, cerebellum, and medulla of
In
hmm
that
hers.
part. That
hmm
part.
so
That
I
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
just
lot.
wanted to say that in case you're looking or you listening, um,
Hmm.
just to let you know that it bothered me because you have watched me for so long,
Hmm.
and as you said, you know, uh, you was a fan of the cop, and you can still be a fan
Hmm.
of the cop, and you can still come to our chat. No one's going to dox you in this chat. So again, happy birthday to you. Your birthday is what, on the 16th? I don't know what day it is.
Yes, the best day of
Oh,
all year. Yes, God. Yes, God.
yours and Eva.
Yes, and my daughter.
Yeah,
Oh,
And
good.
July
And
4th.
TC's
Don't
father.
forget July 4th,
my
okay?
father.
Yes,
Yeah,
God. July 6th.
Like,
Listen, shout out to cancers. It's cancer season.
Yeah, but
Shimmy
July
in my
4th is the
shoulders.
best day of the year, okay?
was
Whew.
that your birthday?
Yes, it is.
You didn't tell us.
Oh, wow.
Lord
You
have
didn't even
I don't
mercy.
tell us.
celebrate my
Oh,
birthday, but it is the best day of the year.
Yes, yes.
Look at Love Blake. Love Blake said, "Well, you got thumped down, because
I am
Right.
officially, I'm officially,
Love
I'm
like so you
officially
got thumped down.
49 years old.
you
Officially.
you 49.
I'm 49 years old. I'm
Oh,
officially
what happened
July 4th.
birthday?
okay.
Thank
Well,
you.
my knees is still good. So I'm 20, 27 and a half. I'm going to be
Yeah.
28. I can still drop it and pick it up. So
What?
people saying, why you don't want to claim your age? I
Hey,
claim my damn age. I'm as old as my knees. My kneecaps are good.
let me. Oh, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When you hit a certain age, women, Mickey, you may not want to hear this, but certain things start to start turning off. But you know what's very
Uh-oh.
interesting? What's powerful is being able to have as much sex as you want in a whole month without having to worry about a menstruation.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Okay, okay.
That's powerful
Yeah, that's
You know
because
good.
what?
it's a mindset. I'm telling
I
you,
have
my
never thought about
mindset
that.
is.
Not that I
I
have
know
to worry
because
about the sex part, because I enjoy that, but
Yeah,
but
the
yeah.
cycle
We're
is
gonna
good.
get you out there, D-Cop. We're gonna get you out there.
let-
I heard
it's
I heard Texas is where the big booties at. They out there. I heard they're in Miami.
your
They're
big
out
booty
there.
Judies, the big
Uh-huh.
booty
Uh-huh.
Judies.
Yep,
But
yep, they out there.
but you know what? I don't like big butts. I don't like
I
big.
Oh,
don't
you're a
like
breast
big butts
person.
and
You like the top. You don't like the letter P's, right? Like Wendy Williams.
the
Uh,
tatas.
She's shaped like a
no,
letter P.
I don't like them big either. I mean, mine isn't big enough, but no, I like little,
Okay,
little
smaller.
things.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and I don't
So I
like big
gotta.
butts. I don't like it when it's like
You in the wrong state then.
yeah,
You're
because
gonna have to come to
I be
Jersey
looking,
where
I be
everybody flat.
I can do the flat and the little bit booty. Yeah, I don't want none of that. I don't want
Damn.
none of
Okay. Okay. We gotta do some work. I'm gonna have to figure this out. I gotta figure out other states that's close to you that got flat people.
Well, as I get
They got
older,
flatnesses.
Uh-huh.
as I get older, when I was younger, I used to like guys with big butts. But now that I'm older, I just like a simple person. Like my partner, we're married. We've been together for almost 20 years,
Oh
and
wow.
he is
that.
Wow.
he is skinny like
God
a
bless you.
stick. And when I first met him, I was like, whatever. But I fell in love with his mind. But then when we got, when you love someone's mind, they're just sexy, period. You know what I'm saying?
That's on a deeper
That's
level.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
God.
So, but now that I'm older, I don't need all that extra baggage. I don't need it. But no, here's the deal. Check it out. Like, I still my preference is I like thick. I like thick bodies. You know what I'm saying? I just like thick bodies. That's my preference. Mm-hmm. But now that I'm older, it's like, it's okay. Like, I like, because I'm more of a dominant person. Like, I'm a dominant person, so
this is the third conversation today. These different platforms talking about dominance. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. What is the universe doing to me?
I use the word dominant too.
Listen, I not to take away from your story, Nikki, but I was in a chat earlier, and I happened to jump. I don't jump on anybody's platform except D-Cops, obviously my own. I was on Mr. Sinister the Trucker's live earlier, and his niece, Genovation Podcast. She's amazing. I'm not jumping on nobody else's platforms ever. I decided platforms are not for me to jump on. But his niece, we were talking about, I was wishing you was there, TC. She was just talking about, we were talking about, sex and things like that. But we were talking about dominating roles, like people, like who are you, like in a bedroom? Are you dominating? Do you think you're are you afraid to be dominated? Like, do you want to be dominated or dominating someone? And she flipped out and told us the story of her boyfriend. She bent him over, strapped on, and used it on. Listen, it got real crazy. But the story is about yes. And she was like, she choked him and told him to shut up and take it. And
shut the hell up.
And I was like, if you go back to that live, TC, you're gonna see me say, "Where the hell is TC? Where's TC?"
But Nadia, check it out, Nadia. We're all adults. You know what I'm saying? Like, there should be no children. I mean, it's 12:37 at night in a.m. Children shouldn't be up anyway. So this is an adult conversation, and nothing's off limits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, I feel like conversations about sex, it's okay to have them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It shouldn't be taboo, because we all have sex. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
or at least we have had it before. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're straight or you're homosexual. That's how we got here. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me,
I have never bent no man over. I was like, what the hell?
But you know
love Blake.
But some men, some people like the strap on.
Right,
you know
right. But she was I don't know the word. BLDS, BDLMS.
Oh,
BMS.
Leather,
like bondage, leather, strap. Right. BDL something. BDS. So she's into that. She's really into. So that whole thing played a part of it, and she just said that she was able to dominate him so much so that she had to tell him, "No, you need to be with men." Because she was like, you need, and he was like, no, that he wants to be in a relationship.
Get a drink. 1 second, y'all.
I know. Listen, it was 4 p.m. and I was drinking Grey Goose and cranberry juice. That story got so damn hot. I was like, Lord, I had a little summer dress on, air conditioned, everything, and I still was hot. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, but that was the conversation. So, but it was a deeper thing other than just the act of sex. She was saying that her thing is that where she gets off is dominating.
The dominating part, right? Because it's nothing like a woman dominating a man, taking his virginity and just making him submit and bark like a dog.
Look at that. Bark like a dog.
Well, you know what? Listen, let me tell you something. I think dominating is different for men versus women. Like, for women, you describe dominating, but for me as a man, as a homosexual male, dominating for me really refers to being top or bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that is like kind of the, there's a difference for me. Being dominant, it's like, I've always, like, because of, D-Cop knows my story, because of my childhood, I don't want anyone to have complete control over me. I will never let that happen ever again. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I like to be in control. I like to know what's going to happen. So that's why I usually like guys smaller than me. I'm 6 foot. So you can't be taller than me. I can't mess with anybody taller than me. You have to be shorter than me. And you can be thicker than me because, I mean, depending on the time of the year, sometimes I get skinny, sometimes I'm thick. Right now, I'm a little slim.
Little Lovely said, right.
Yeah. No, that's not funny, G-Top, but that's not funny, Lovely. But no, I like guys slimmer, not slimmer, but shorter than me and smaller. You don't have to be slim. I like thickness. But I think for women with
Love Blake
dominant, I think women with the domination, I think it kind of like has a different meaning than for men. Even for heterosexual men, dominating is a little different for them as well.
I think it's not a traditional act, right? And then we're also raised to not be sexual beings, women. It's like taboo. It's almost like, you know what I mean? Even though we are, a lot of us are. Shoot.
What I think Genovation is doing, it was an occurrence. It was something that happens every now and then.
Right.
It's not something that is the regular. But when you're in a relationship, then you look at it, then it's something totally different. Now she might be the dominant. She might be dominant in her relationships, but even with me, I'm the dominant in my relationship, but there's times when my queen wants to be aggressive. You damn right. And you damn right. Yeah, exactly. I don't have a problem with that. But that's a particular occurrence.
But TC, do you think dominant? Okay, so because what I'm hearing from Nadia is that her when she was saying dominant, that lady, the person that was she was into strap-ons and whips, and to me that's something else. That's like a whole nother area of sexuality. I mean, to me, I don't really describe that as being dominant. That's more of
Well, she says she's bi, but she likes to always dominate women and men.
Right.
But see, I consider that more of what do you call that? Beadism? What bead?
Yeah, that's that bead.
That's that thing, right?
Domination. I don't know. Because for me,
what is it?
Because to me, I think dominant. Because I have a lot of heterosexual friends, and I hear some of my female friends, they like to be dominant as well. And for them, their idea of being dominant is really kind of like taking charge in the bedroom. And
I like to take charge, but I want somebody to take charge over me. Like I can't be nobody sitting up there and we both looking like damsels in distress.
Yeah, but if you're dominant, if you're dominant with your partner, you're not going to be sticking a dildo in his ass, are you?
Hell no.
That's not dominant. To me, that's something. That's
that BD shit.
Bondage.
I think that's what it is, a form of. I mean, if you got a man bent over like that, you're dominating him. That's a whole lot of control.
But that's I think that's
just like if you're riding a man, you have control.
Yeah,
that's that bondage and dominatrix shit there. Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey,
I call it revenge.
Oh damn!
That's what I do it for. I call it revenge. You damn going right. I'm doing it for the fact. I'm doing it for everybody who couldn't do it. I'm doing it because I can, and I'm gonna do it to you.
Look,
and you're not gonna just let me. I'm gonna take you. That's it. You're damn right. It's revenge shit.
I had some females that wanted to be dominant
booty run
over me, wanted me to be submissive. I was like, what? And I was like, no. No, thank you.
Wait,
no.
She wanted you to be submissive?
Mm-hmm. I was like, no.
Like,
no.
I mean,
if you let a woman that you make you submit to her, and I'm talking about the lesbian part of the alphabet soup,
right?
Then what happens? She's not going to respect you. You cannot do that. Don't try it. Never ever do that.
I think that's the same for heterosexual too. TC, I think it's the same thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
then I had one, but these were white girls. One of them wanted me to be no, I won't use the word dominant because
I thought you was about to say put
I'm
on a skirt
dominant.
and something.
Me too. No.
I was waiting, like I know damn well she's not about to say this.
She wanted me to be to dominate her, and
Yes.
not like no dog. No, I can't. I said
She wanted
no.
you to dominate her like a dog, like put a rope around her neck.
Yeah, I was like, no, I don't do
I
no
don't know.
shit like
After a
that.
few drinks, I mean, hey, I don't know. I mean, hell, bark like a dog.
Hey.
Shoot, I'm down for a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, listen. Now, just don't tie my damn hands up. I come from a hood. Just in case I gotta run, something pop off.
No,
I need to
don't
be able
do-
to
I
get
don't
up.
do those
I'm
handcuff
sorry.
stuff. Nah,
I don't know why I get real triggered.
No,
Somebody don't tie my damn hands up.
I don't fuck around with no
No, that's
handcuffs.
right.
I mean, put them on you, but I ain't
Yeah.
finna, you ain't finna put no handcuffs.
I can see
on
you
me.
tie my feet up beside me because I can get the hell out of that stuff when I need.
Yeah, like choking and stuff like that. I'm not with that because
I'm
no.
with that. I can do that.
Like
But
choking.
hands,
Oh, shit.
you ain't gonna
Yes.
touch my
That's
damn
dangerous.
hands.
What?
Wait,
I mean, now
yeah.
you're not gonna let me. I'm not gonna pass out.
I love it. I love to do it. I
It's
love to
nothing
do
like
it. Ain't nobody gonna do
a
that
strong
shit.
grip, right? A strong grip. It's just about that whole
Yes.
dominating thing, taking over and control that type of situation. Now that grip get a little too tight, and I start seeing colors. Now we fighting.
And see, I can't do that because I'm heavy-handed, and I may end up killing you.
Oh hell no!
I
Save me!
But I have to admit, I let this girl I was dating, I let her. We had a collar, one of those collars with the like.
Collars are nice.
Yes.
And I did let her do that. She didn't leave me around like no dog. That was just in bed. And she, so she could hold on to it and stop holding my ears.
Right. Oh damn!
She go,
not an ear holder. Jesus.
Well, shit. I was like, hold myself.
Imagine if you had on a wig.
Oh shit!
You'd be a damn rat.
Oh my God. Well,
role
playing is
for me. There are things that for me there are things that I just for me personally, I have limitations in the bedroom. Like there's some things I just won't do, and when it comes to choking and stuff like that or play hitting, I don't do any play hitting at all. I just don't. I mean, I know some people like it. That's cool, but for me, even when I was a child, people used to like to play. When you're young boys like this, they used to call it slap boxing back in the 80s and 90s, well, more so 80s. They go in the bathroom, they start hitting each other. For me, I was never okay with that because once you hit me, I'm ready to fight for real. So
okay,
I don't like
you don't like to toss around in the bed, Mickey?
No, I don't. No,
he might throw you off the bed and you get mad, punch him, and then he throw you back off the bed, and
no, you know what? And I don't even like to reciprocate. I don't like to hit others and play fight. No, I don't do that because I just know me. I just have boundaries in the bedroom now.
I do like he heavy-handed.
I am. I will fuck you up.
I
will fuck you up. Now, I like to wrestle a little bit. I like to wrestle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the wrestling.
Now, I love all gay men like wrestling. I love wrestling. That's cool. Ooh. But in terms of like play hitting and slapping each other and fuck me up, daddy. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Because
that's a fine line between it's about to be a fight.
Yeah,
it's about to be a whole fight.
Slap me and say
yeah, no.
I would just love tapping you. You're gonna get slapped back.
Okay. A whole fight.
One guy one time he was like, let me put my foot in your face. I said he had to go. It was like
what the heck?
Yeah. He wanted foot play. I was like, nah. No foot play here, buddy. Ooh.
Yeah, I had that collar around my neck. Baby, I was like, I can't do this anymore because you're about to kill me. She was like, she pulled. I was like, wait, I had to quit all that. Why'd you stop? You fucking finna kill me. I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, hell no. That's when all the seas dry up.
I bet you won't do that
going
again,
to fight mode.
want something to save my ears because you're pulling on my ears. And then I was like, okay,
oh
here we go.
Lord,
And
yeah.
I thought that would work, but shit, I was like, oh no, go on back, pull them ears if you want to. Shit.
Another thing, like blindfolding, I don't like being blindfolded. I don't like that. I like to see everything.
That's right. Me too.
I have to
light and all.
I need to see.
I have
me
to
too,
be in
TC. Light too.
You ain't finna tie me.
I need the light on.
Hell no.
I ain't finna be tied up. You ain't finna spank me. If you hit me, I probably like, what the hell is wrong with you? That shit don't turn me on.
No,
I don't know.
No.
I mean, anybody can get turned on by getting hit. Whether it's spanking or hitting with a belt, I'll be ready to fight. That shit hurt.
Exactly.
Shit.
Not at all.
Can't do that.
I know one girl, she likes to she was telling me she liked to foreplay to the point where she has to take pain pills. Yeah, she likes to get fucked up. Mm-hmm.
Oh hell no.
D-Cup, can I curse on your channel? I'm sorry, can I curse?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been cursing this whole time.
Oh, I just want to make sure because some people.
Me too. Hell no. You ain't finna. I'm not finna get. I'm gonna have bruises and shit on me.
But some people are into stuff like that. I can't.
Yeah,
Pain
you know
doesn't
what?
equate to pleasure for me.
In New York City, they have this this BD whatever you call the store, and you can go in there, you get all the things that D-Cup was saying.
Yep, they sure do.
Next to them chokers. You can get chokers. You can get the whips.
Yeah.
They have a couple of those stores.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah, I saw it in New York City, and I went in there one time just to see. They had some cool stuff. They had some like downtown. You know how girls put their the little the flavor things on their vagina and then start eating. You know, they had that there. You know, I used to mess around with girls too. You know, when I was younger. So, and I really do miss pussy. I ain't gonna front. I miss pussy. That's the only thing. That's what I really like, that aspect of it, and I miss that. You know,
I could hook you up with Genevieve probably.
No. I'm with one person. I've been with the same person for almost 20 years. But
okay.
Prior to that, I did. You know, I'm like every now and then I'll mess with some transgender men. You know, women that were living as men, and I got the best of both worlds. That was cool.
Right.
But that was great. Actually, I do miss that. But no, I'm with one person. I haven't never cheated on him.
Wow.
And it's been 18 years, almost 18 years now.
Wow.
Very long. And in the gay lifestyle, that's ancient. That's very rare, and we're gonna live the rest of our lives together until the day we die. So that's a good thing. But like I said, I do miss pussy though. I do miss pussy. Because I love pussy, actually. I really do. I love pussy. But, yeah. I miss it.
Okay, wait a minute.
See, I told you I had a drink, so I'm talking shit now. Let me.
Now you're sitting over there. Okay.
Love Blake says she would kill him.
Kill Mickey, Lord, yeah. Y'all gotta check out that podcast. Genevieve is hilarious.
Yeah. Oh,
Genevieve? Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, Genevieve.
Let me tell you something. I did that in my 20s, and I enjoyed every second of it because it was for me just revenge. That was it. I enjoyed.
My God, revenge.
Yeah,
revenge.
And let me say this. It was a rite of passage because it was something that had to be done to get to go over into something else. That's all I'll say about that. Yeah. So it was a rite of passage. So it was great. It was wonderful.
Oof.
So what'd you do? I mean, you're telling me you had revenge sex. What do you mean by revenge sex? Was it like you used? What do you mean by that?
Got him in his butt, man. Bend his ass. Bent his ass.
She was plugging. She was plugging.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
So women
strap and all.
And was he heterosexual, or what was his preference?
He was at the time. He might not be now. I mean,
Okay. So TC, listen, guys, we gotta have this conversation because we cannot. Us as people who are same-sex loving, and I know Nadia, she's a heterosexual female.
Right.
We have to be very careful about crossing the lines and saying, well, he's not straight anymore. You either straight or you're not, because see, there was a video recently done where these homosexual, it was the San Francisco gay choir, they said they're going to convert people to becoming homosexual. We have to be careful. We have to be careful because on one breath, the homosexuals or the LGBT community, they say, oh, well, we're born this way. And then on the other breath, they're saying, oh, we're going to convert you. It's either one or the other. Are we born this way or were we converted this way? And I don't want to change the energy on this conversation, but TC says something. And I feel like when we do that, when we say that, the straight community, they use that against us. And they'll say, well, I thought you said you were born this way. How could you convert someone? So
some
can you
people
elaborate
are
on that?
born that way, but some people are born that way. Some people transition into it, and some people are gay for pay. Okay. And so there are levels, because in life, and this is the thing, I do believe that people are born that way. But then there are people that in life, with life experiences and or lack of experiences, bad, good, or indifferent, things make you change or make you go, it can make you go in different direction, or you yourself just was always that way and you finally flourished into your own. You know, some people were that way. I know I was that way from young, but because in my circle or in my environment, you were to date men. That was what was told to me. So, and that was what was shown, and that was what was spoke about. You know what I'm saying? So, but after I got out there in the world and started greeting people, whatever the case may be, I was, I got into it, and I met people, and I started meeting women that I really felt like were in my area, that in my zone, that I liked. That we were about the same thing. We talked the same. We did a lot of the same things. So I think that you can be one of the 1, 2, or 3. Now the gay for pay, whatever. That's
something else. But TC,
that's something else.
So TC, so let me ask you a question.
You still got the video up, Mickey?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I don't leave my videos up. I'm gonna leave it up for maybe a day, and it's gonna go down. I don't want to keep things. I don't really want to be a content creator. So
TC, go watch that video. I've never seen anything like that. I didn't like it either.
No, it was.
It was, and I looked at it twice, and at first, I was thinking that they were joking. Because there's no way in hell that you can say that the LGBTQ community is converting kids. They're to convert your kids. We're here to convert your kids. That shit was disturbing.
They
very
said
disturbing.
I want to believe
you can check my channel. It's up there. It's on DCOP's community board, and you can click the link.
Okay.
But here's the deal with that. I don't think that those people, and they're in a church, by the way. That's the choir in a church, and it's not a joke because it was an entire production. Do you know how much money it costs to record a song and make an album, and then make a video? You're including over 100 members on your video, and it was professionally done. That's not a joke. That's number one. But number two, the thing with that situation with that choir, I don't believe that they're LGBT. I believe a lot of people are hiding and pretending to be us, and they're into a whole lot of other stuff, and that's not who we are as people who are same-sex loving, or people who are
right. Exactly. I agree. I totally agree.
We're not peas. We're not peas.
We're not, and it's not just peas. It's a lot of other stuff too. Like the whole thing with the critical race theory. See, I'm okay with teaching about race issues, but the things that they add a whole lot of other stuff to that critical race in the school, in the classroom. And I feel like, see, when I was growing up, my grandfather told me, now, my dad was a drug addict, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But my grandfather stepped in where when my father wasn't there. And my grandfather told me, he said, Mick, And my grandfather, he went to the 3rd grade, so he wasn't able to read or write, but he had his own business. And this is, he was a sharecropper. He had his landscaping business, blah, blah, blah. He said, Mickey, at home, I'm going to teach you how to use your hands. And then I'm going to send you to school so you can learn how to use your brain. Why the fuck do I need to learn about sexuality in the 3rd grade? I need to learn math. Some things I feel like parents need to have those conversations with your children. And so the whole thing with the critical race theory, I feel like they're adding too much stuff. If you want to talk about race thing, that's fine, but they're adding so much more to it. Now, the thing back to what I was saying about with, the whole thing with the these people hiding behind, the LGBT culture or quote unquote cult, because culture and cult pretty much mean the same thing. You following someone and you start following their belief system. I feel like there are people who's pretending to be us, and we're getting a bad rep for it because we just join all these groups. I separate myself, just like with the beef sector. I'm not a part of it. I don't dox. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be doxed. I don't want to hurt people for the fun of it. So that's why I removed myself from the beef sector. I'm sorry. I'm talking too much. I'm sorry, guys. I get excited about this stuff. No, but I was just saying that, we have to be careful about who we align ourselves with, because they're giving us a bad. That's why every time you look in the beef sector, saying, "Oh, he's a P." Every time when people get mad at a homosexual, they say, "Oh, he's a P." And we can't accept that. That's not okay.
Yeah.
Nadia, was I talking too much with Nadia?
So
No. She's got her channel going.
Okay.
So when you asked me, was the guy heterosexual? So at the time he was. So when I say that, what I mean is that at the time I was also, at least acting, but then that was when we were like in our 20s, early 20s. But as I got older, and then I got into my own, and I got into my own life and my own truth, I'm not heterosexual.
Okay. The reason why I asked you that question, because I have a brother we're very close. He's my older brother. We're best friends. And I have uncles as well. And they told me, and I know them. I know these men. They'll tell you they could never have sex with a man. It's just something that physically they couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So my question is, were they pretending to be heterosexual, or were they really heterosexual? Because I feel like sometimes that's where it gets grayed. People people, like, for example, the man who was married to the woman who wrote the book How Stella Got Her Groove Back, Terry McMillan. She married this man, and he was pretending to be straight, and then all of a sudden he came out and said he's bisexual, but come to find out he's actually a homosexual. He was always a homosexual. He just didn't want to admit it.
So some people, again, and it's just my belief that some people are, and they know they are, but then they play the game, or they play along in the system, or in the bigger society. And then of course there are those that are, and they're born that way. But then there are those that knew they were innately inside. They knew that there was something different. They knew that there was something about them. They weren't feeling the same way. They weren't having the same experiences. Like, I used to have girlfriends that would say, "Oh, I had this orgasm. I did this." And I was like, I didn't have that. That wasn't working the same for me, So I'm thinking, well, okay, maybe I didn't meet the right person, or maybe I'm not doing something right. And then just trying to do 5 million different things and trying things out, it just didn't work. But when that one sister got me good, and
that was it for you. Yeah.
That was all, folks. That was all she wrote. That was that. And so and never look back. I didn't turn into a pillar of salt like a lot of people. I never had to look back. It
You know,
was what it was. Beautiful.
For me, the feelings did come, but it came later in age. But I didn't understand it. I definitely didn't want to be this way. That's for sure. So I was with
Right.
females. I had 2 children by the time I was 19 years old. So, you know,
Okay.
can you imagine telling a female that you have children by that? That was probably the hardest thing in the world for me to do. I was embarrassed for myself and for her and for my children. They were young, they didn't understand it, and they've only known me as being this way. So they don't, you know, they're heterosexual. They're cool, you know, they don't care. But
Right.
well, at one point they were embarrassed about it, I will say, you know, when they were younger. Like most children, they would be embarrassed about
Yeah.
that. But I never put it in their faces. I told them about it, but I never did public affection with them. Excuse me, what do they call it? Is it called public affection? Is that what we call it?
Displays of public affection.
Yeah, I never displayed it in front of them. But I've been with my partner forever. So even before we got married, we were together since, you know, very early, you know, when I finished, you know, when I stopped, when I decided this is who I was. But no, my children, you know, that was very difficult, you know. And after that, you know, I was pretending to be bisexual. I was like, oh yeah, I'm bisexual, you know. And my brother's like, Mickey, come on. I was like, he doesn't believe in it. But I was like, because because growing up, my brother, he didn't want me to be homosexual. He was like, because you got to understand, we come from the AIDS epidemic, you know, in the 80s. So there was this negative connotation to being homosexual. It was like, if you're gay, you're going to get HIV, which I don't have, thank goodness. But that's something that was like it was a complex for me. And for years, I actually just didn't do anything. But you come to a point in your life where you're like, okay, this is who I am. And then, I told my brother, he was cool with it, you know. But the thing is that my situation was different from most people because I have a sibling who's younger than me. We knew he was gay when he was 3 years old. He told us he was gay when he was in elementary school. He was like, "Oh, I'm a little different." And I was like, and I never told him who I was because at that time I didn't even, I wasn't sharing that information. But I think, you're right. There are different levels to sexuality, and with the human brain, we don't really know. The human brain really can't be studied. This shit is out of this world. We really don't know. The human brain is not even part of this planet. It's out of this. It literally is, because your brain is what your mind is what. That's what creates your reality. There are people who are telepathing because of their mind, and I'm not at that level, but I'm just saying we don't really understand the human brain. But what I will say is that there are different levels to sexuality, and I recognize that because, again, I see it in my sibling. And I see it in myself. I even see it in my older brother who's heterosexual. His journey is fascinating because I get to see him, how he doesn't really care what a woman looks like. He just likes pussy. You know what I'm saying? He just don't care. He's like, yo. And so it's just interesting to see different, coming from a family, everybody's heterosexual in my family except for my brother and myself. I have some lesbian cousins, but, it's just interesting to see how men, because my family is mostly men, it's interesting to see how we all, how we sort of navigate this world and discover who we are and what we like sexually, And so, yeah.
Exactly. And I'm gonna be honest, as you get older, I've noticed that there are a lot of different things that happen to even certain women. So some women become more sexually assertive, as they get older. They don't have children in the house anymore. Everybody's, grown now. Or of course they don't have their menstruation. They don't have to worry about getting pregnant. So they're a little bit more friskier and assertive, and they become cougars and all these other things, right? Some they had
TC, you're breaking out.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, you're better now.
Okay. Okay, and they're not gonna. There's some women who widowed. They had children, having grandchildren, and their husband might have passed away, or they're divorced, or they whatever. They don't want to have a partner anymore. They become asexual.
I ain't no asexual.
Well, I thought asexuals were for snakes, but okay, reptiles, but okay. But maybe they're
Yeah,
abstained.
seriously.
But I think that it's interesting because I know women who are who went through menopause and they're in their 60s. Most of my friends are older than me, much older. They're in their 60s, 70s. And I have a really good friend who, now that she's in her 60s, her sex drive is through the roof. It's like
Exactly.
she's not promiscuous, but she has relationships. And her husband,
Yes.
her ex-husband, I'm not gonna say she's married now. I'm not gonna give that information, but basically her husband or whatever, he can't keep up because we as men, we slow down when we get older. Women, and I'm jealous of you women. I'm really jealous of females because you guys can ejaculate and
Absolutely.
you can keep going. For us, after I ejaculate, I literally don't want you to say a word to me. It's like, don't say anything to me, leave me alone, leave, go somewhere else. That's how men are. It's just something about us. We can't, we have to like literally be alone after we ejaculate. And I hate that because like I want to keep going, but I can't,
Mm-hmm.
See? Yeah. As we get older, the women's sexualness, those that want that, you know what I mean? They can listen. My mother's 81 and she has a 65-year-old boyfriend.
Wow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And she just said that he was too slow for her. She just said it the other day. He was too slow for her.
I hear that a lot. I hear a lot of women that are older. They say they don't want an old man. A friend of mine told me that the other day. She said, "Mickey, I don't want an old man. I want a young man." And I'm like, really?
Right.
For me, I like my age. I like people my age and maybe even older. I don't.
Yeah. But when you get older, I don't want I don't want these little Fauntleroy little punk behind girls though. They nasty. Honestly, no. They
and
can't.
I never understood how people like our age can date someone in their 20s. It's like you're dating a child. What can that child teach you? You got to teach me something in a relationship. You can't just be sitting there talking about, can I get some money? No. So yeah, I never understood that.
Well, see, I'm different. I'm not a really sexual person, and I think it's because I've taken so much weight, workout supplements, sex drive. It'll kill your sex drive.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm fine without it. It don't bother me. I mean, it's been 7 years? It's been 7 years.
You know what? It all depends on what you want. If you're all right with it, then ain't nothing at all wrong with that. Nothing at all.
So for someone who, one second, let me plug this in for a female, I know what men do, but for females who are not sexually active, do they still do things to release? I'm not. How does that work?
I don't.
Oh wow!
No.
So you got a drought going on over there?
I've been having this drought for a long time.
You got a drought.
It's been a drought for a long time, about 7 years. Even B would say, what's wrong with you? And I said, no. She's like, you take too much of that shit. That's what it is. You taking all them damn poppers and supplements and protein shakes and all that. And I love big time about cock strong. and it does. It kills your sex drive. You know.
Okay. Okay. I've heard that before. But I know for me, like, for men, excuse me, men, if we don't release, we'll get something called blue balls. And I don't know if anybody ever had that happen to them, but that shit is painful. Blue
I've
balls
heard,
is
guys,
not.
I've heard of it.
So
But
for me, I make sure I release at least, for me personally, once a week. And some people, I know people who go months without doing it, and if that works for them, that's fine. But for me, I need to release.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to do nothing. The thing, I can't turn myself on to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that don't turn me on. It turned me off. I've tried, and nah,
Nothing. No.
nothing.
So for a male, if you were a male, that would be called impotent. If you were a male, we would call that impotent.
Impotent. Yeah.
If you were a male.
Okay.
Is there a name for female? Is there a name for that for females, or is just?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you met someone that you were attracted to, could you do something, or would you?
Oh
still
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, that with social engineering and with society the way that it is, and DCOP, I've ranted about this also. I think that there are way too many females that are not feminine enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's this overly masculine thing that is totally unattractive.
Mm-hmm.
And if I didn't have my queen, I don't know what in the ham sandwich I would do, because I would be in total disgust, because I'm like, yikes, are you kidding me? And my queen is a Cancer. So let me just say this. She's a Cancer, Mickey. Y'all all amazing to me. And she don't stop. She's nonstop. But it's very, very important for me to have a mind type of thing going on. And if I don't get intrigued in the mind somewhere along the line, after I see that big butt, okay, it's not gonna work, because what you got in the back, if you got that donkey in the back, then you gotta have something on top of that, on that dome. You know what I'm saying? I want a donkey and a dome. Or a dome and a donkey, whichever one comes first. But you see the donkey first, so I'm gonna say the donkey first. But you definitely have to have the dome in order for the other stuff to occur. So I'm with DCOP. If you find somebody who fits the bill, it can be on and popping. Mm-hmm. But just to be on because we're humans and we can. I'm with DCOP. I doubt if I didn't have a queen, I doubt it if I would be attracted to many of my sisters, to be perfectly honest.
No, I agree, because for me, if I was single, I don't know if I would want to be in another relationship, because it's a lot of work. Right. But in terms of my attraction to people, that has remained the same. But again, I don't think I would be sexually active like a young person again. No, I wouldn't. I've never been really sexually active, to be honest with you, not like that. Never been really promiscuous. I just, but I think with DCOP, I think a lot of it is mental for her, because she had the love of her life already. Like for me, I have the love of my life. And if he was to go or pass away, whatever, I don't think I would really be that, interested in the physical contact with many, because when you have the best, it's hard to, go down. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So,
and it's like
you're always comparing, right? You pretty much you kind of always comparing, and that, especially if that person had high standards. Oh my God!
And even if you look not and say cock strong, what the hell I walk in on? That's Love Blake calling me cock strong. but like with B, I mean, it's not that I really compare, try and compare other people, but they compare themselves. they want to know about you, and you know, they ask you questions about, did you have when last time you had a partner, a lover, or a date or whatever, and then you tell them, you say, well, my wife passed away, and then there it go. Then it's always something where they comparing themselves and anything that goes on to her. I'm not the one that comparing, but see, they don't see that.
Yeah, but I also think that I think it's also mental decop, because when you've had the best, it's hard to. I mean, what else is there? There's no comparison. Like, what else is there? I feel like, I'm sure you're open to dating, but there's never going to be that soulmate there, like your ex. Like, not your ex, but your ex-wife. It's never going to be like that ever again. That's something, because it takes years to build that relationship. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't got we all almost 50 years on this. I'm almost 50. You're past 50, and I'm sure TC maybe a little younger. So we're all
51.
almost, okay, so we're all basically half a century. You know what I'm saying? So to start all over, that's something that's you got to really want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's not all dead. When I see if I'm dating a nice looking film woman, and she's hot, I ain't dead.
Okay, I know that's right.
I know what to do. I still got it.
Okay. Of course. Get back on that bicycle, girl.
Yeah. That's right. Sure. You ain't gonna forget.
I know that's correct.
Yeah. Look, Nadia, we are 27, 28, 29, 29 and a half.
Oh yeah. I'm 27. But I hear a lot of women say that they I've heard what Tisa said earlier. I've heard that, especially when I was in California, a lot of women told me that was the issue with finding women who were still like have that feminine energy going on. And
look, Quiet Storm always pop up when we somebody talking about sex.
And I didn't. I hope I didn't change the conversation when I started talking about sex. I don't know. Was it me who did it?
Oh shit! Here go Quiet Storm.
Now they say we still got good knees. Hey, Quiet.
I know that's right. And no doubt. Listen. Knees, everything, all that is. Listen, it's all good. But here's the thing. I may not, if I drop it like it's hot, I gotta get back up. So I gotta be careful about how. Yeah, I just gotta be careful about that.
I know it. I get down there. You might have to help me up.
Help me up.
Listen, I'm right. Tall,
my damn knees and my back.
Yeah.
I might not can do it as long as I used to. But I'm gonna go for
the Augusta then.
Yeah, sure do.
Listen, I'm sitting here with an ACL tear and a meniscus tear. There ain't no way I can drop it like it's hot. It would never happen with me.
I know it.
I won't be able to get back up.
Hey, Quiet Storm. But you know what's interesting? When you get older, you know where to go and you know what to do. You're not, where is that way? Is that it? Is this way? You ain't asking no questions because you go right, damn it. Yeah, I just go right to it. And it's a wrap, especially, if you've been with somebody.
But dropping it like it's hot, this is not really sexually related, but something I really want. I really would love to go to like a oldies but goodies dance type. I don't really like a dance. Maybe is that what they call it now? Not really a club, but more like a place where we can just go and dance. No, I want to dance. I want like because see, back in the days they used to have these places where they play old school music, like what's his name? What's
the
that
Garage?
Song again? Yeah, but. It was called Roseland in New York, but they played old school music and everybody go and dance and it was just fun. It was straight gay. It didn't matter. I really wish that we could get something like that because I miss that. I miss going out and I'm not really a big dancer, but I just like that energy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
No
It's
doubt.
not really
Listen,
like
I like
club. I don't
house
like
music.
clubs and stuff like that, but I like house music too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do house music, but you know what I like? I like a lounge. And this is what, because I don't like club bars. I'm not into that. I like a lounge where, like in Vegas, they have like the peppermint mill or peppermint hill, something like that. And you have like a places where you have a nice little area where your little group, 6, 7, 8 of you all could sit. You have nice, what do you call those things? Palm trees, and you have all kind of everything. And then you have the area where it's the lounge area, but then you have a bar area, but then you have a place where you can sit with just your group. Then you have the dance hall. You have the 1, 2, 3 floors. All of that. I want all that.
Hey, NYW.
But I like old school, like Frankie Beverly and Maze. Oh, hey, NYW.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's able to pop in. Yeah, y'all better say her before her internet go out.
I thought NYW was coming up. I thought she was coming on the platform.
No doubt.
Well, her.
I can't have sleepy connection. I can't have sleepy time music. I need house music to keep me awake, because if I sit my behind down, I'm gonna be knocked all the way out. You hear me?
Oh, listen, Frankie Knuckles. I'm Frankie Knuckles right here. Listen, I love house music. But let me tell you something. If you guys ever go to DC, Maryland, you gotta go to a go-go club. You gotta go at least once.
Of course, go-go music.
That's my favorite music.
What the hell is go-go music?
You heard it.
Google it. You gotta Google it. You heard it. It's kind of like I don't know. I think it was first house, but house is like an extension of go-go, where they play drums and yeah, exactly, and percussion.
Chuck Brown?
The father.
You have to Google it. But go-go music. You never heard of You never heard of go-go music?
No, we don't do go-go music down here. And we don't do
go-go. It's not go-go music like that.
We don't do house music either.
No house music?
Oh, okay.
No house. At the gay clubs, the queens, they do house music.
House.
Okay. Voguing and all that. But
no, that's different. No, I'm not talking. That's something else. That I'm not talking about the voguing. That's different. I'm talking about house music, like Frankie Knuckles, the old school,
right? Frankie. Yes.
No.
Frankie. Yeah.
No.
You gotta. You gotta listen. You hear it.
You don't know it. You don't know it. You heard it. Yeah.
Yeah, you've heard it before. You just didn't know it. You did. Mm-hmm.
You used to love me. You used to hold me. You used to love me.
That's house music.
I can't sing, but that's kind of like, I'm not a singer, but D-Cop, no. You used
that's house music.
Me. You used to hold
Sardines.
Me.
Remember, there's a song called Sardines. Hey, and pork and beans. Because we used to play it in the band all the time.
She got to hear it. TC, she got to hear it. She got to hear it.
I don't think Texans do house music, because I ain't never heard no.
You lived on the East Coast before, D-Cop.
No.
Yeah, you were in Pennsylvania at one time.
But yeah, I worked. I never went out.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You probably heard it just now, because houses. Most music we hear today is really an extension of house, but it was included in a lot of different music. I remember in the 90s or 80s they had "Girl I House You," "Girl I House You,"
"Girl I'll House You."
That's the old
"Girl I'll House You."
No?
You in my hut now. When you're in my hut, you know what's up. Make your mind be free.
No.
Jump. Yes.
No.
All right. Well, maybe she doesn't know, TC. I don't know.
Words to live by. Woo. Jump. Round and round and round and round.
How about 10 City?
Yes.
Never heard of 10 City?
That's Chicago house. Yes.
Okay. Well, maybe she doesn't know. But house music is my favorite music. Is go-go music, house music, and that's pretty much my favorite. And I like old school to dance to, like, you know, Frankie Beverly and Maze, stuff like that. But for me, it's all about house and
I
go-go
like
music.
stuff. I like stuff like the SOS band.
Oh yeah,
you can
SOS
ring,
band.
you know, you can ring my bell. You
You can
ring
ring
my bell,
my bell.
my bell.
Yeah,
That
I
kind of
know
thing.
that song,
Ring my
but
bell.
I ain't never house music. Nah, I ain't
But
never.
you probably did hear it. And one day when I'm coming to visit you, so when I come visit you, I'll let you hear some of the music I'm talking about.
I
Because
can
what I'm
send you.
speaking
I
about
know
is
it's
really not. It's really, house music really is more of a Chicago. You know, it's not really just Chicago, but like a lot of the majors came from Chicago. So
New
it's not
York,
really.
New Jersey,
Mhm.
Chicago, Baltimore came in the later parts, but it was really like New York because it was actually started by folks in the LGBTQ, because
Mhm.
house club music, we have our own music. If you listen to the song, if you listen to the words of a lot of those songs, it was more like it was a movement. It was like, be free,
Yeah,
all that kind of stuff, that kind of thing.
Even
that's why I
rappers.
say in the gay clubs in Dallas. Now they played that what they got house music for the gay guys,
Ballroom, yeah. Mhm.
but
Ballroom music.
not for the lesbian clubs. Um, no,
Really?
and
You know
and
what? You know what?
the house music
uh,
is so long. I mean, it seemed like that shit is on for like 2 hours. You dancing if you try to dance off of it, but I don't have rhythm, so I can't dance off house music. But
Mhm.
I dated this girl from Chicago, and she was
oh yeah.
saying something about house music, and there was a gay guy, that he was from Chicago, and they danced together. They were just having a ball because they said
Oh
it was
yeah.
house music like Chicago. I told them go ahead because I can't dance off that shit. Shit, I can
Well,
barely
let me say
dance.
this. Let me say this. Let me say this, D Cop. A house is go-go and house are pretty much very similar in that
Right.
they're very long in terms of the time of the song,
Yeah.
because they have a lot of instrumental. But what the thing about it is that a great DJ knows how to, beats per second. You got to know, how to take certain things, mix it with something else, because you don't want to drag it out. You should not be playing a house music song for more than 3 minutes at the most. At
Absolutely.
the
Have that
most. And
transition.
that's a certain, right. You should be
And they don't.
transitioning, mixing it with some. But that's somebody who's being lazy, and they're not a real DJ. When you see those
And
people really
have the
DJing,
Mm-hmm.
they're putting in stuff. They're mixing stuff in every 2.5 minutes.
D-Cop, do you remember a diva? Respect me. Oh, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Respect me. I can't sing. I told y'all.
What you want?
There it is.
Baby,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
respect. Yeah.
That's house music right there. And then she had another
The
song
house
called
version, not Aretha Franklin, not Aretha.
No, not Aretha Franklin. I'm talking a diva.
Oh,
The
She had
house
another
version.
song.
no, I've
This
never
is
heard.
the
Of
warning.
Yeah,
Respect
yeah.
me.
Respect
Oh
me.
yeah.
Oh no, I've just heard Aretha's version.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm dancing over here, y'all.
Nothing. Oh, you had to have heard this song, D Cop. Nothing going on but the rent. You got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me.
Yeah, I've heard that.
But that's kind of R&B.
Yeah, there you go, baby.
But that's kind of
That
R&B,
was club
TC.
music, but
TC, that's
Yeah,
kind of
that's
R&B.
R&B.
How about Queen Latifah? Give me body. Give me body.
Yeah.
No?
Okay,
maybe she never heard it then. Maybe D-Cop never heard of house music. But I'm gonna see her soon and I'll just play it for her. She's gonna love it.
Yeah, because I'm like, no, I never heard that.
And I'm not even a music person either. I don't really like music, but I love house music and
yeah, I love music, but house music, I never have. That shit gives me a headache.
I think what they play in the gay
Okay.
clubs is techno. That's different. I think you're thinking
Oh, okay,
techno
that
is
may
not.
be
I don't
Yeah,
like
no,
techno.
techno. I don't like techno.
Okay, that may
me
be
either.
techno.
That yeah,
That's
no,
something else.
techno that will give me a headache. I can't stand it. Oh
Yeah,
God.
I can't take that.
Mhm. Yeah, and they be in there voguing and all that. That shit give me a headache. I be like,
Oh no, I don't. You know, and you know
No,
what?
no.
No, I don't do the ball. The ball and the crazy. I used to work the ball like when I was younger, when I was a teenager
mhm.
in New York City. They were filming that movie Paris is Burning. I was actually out there when they were filming some of it. I was selling the globe lights. I was very young, and like in New York City, my siblings and my cousins, we used to go out and we would sell globe lights. You know those lights you put around your neck.
And
Children use it.
yeah,
And
Oh
we would
yeah.
go. We would go to the Black Expo. We would go to the gay balls. We would go to the discos. We would go and we would sell them outside. We couldn't go in because I was too young, but we would sell them outside. And that's how I made money as a teenager, like 13, 14. We would sell back then. They had these shirts, those long, remember those long shirts that go down to your knees. They were white t-shirts, and then they would have the signs on the front. They would say "Talk to the Hand." This is back in the 80s, and they would have like these cool cartoon pictures with people with the beepers, or they'll have the
yeah,
Queen,
yeah,
Nefertiti. Back in the days, they have, we used to sell.
Mhm.
Those guys that would be outside selling that stuff. That was me. I was selling globe lights, T-shirts. I was selling bootleg cassette tapes. This is when they didn't have CDs at the time. They had cassette tapes. With the,
set
you know,
tapes.
they were
Yeah,
like messed up in the tape recorder, and you have to roll that tape
yeah.
around to get it to work
Put
again.
your finger in there.
Yeah. So we used to
Yeah,
do, my cousins. We used to record off the radio, right? And we would get like we would play like oldies or different, rap, back, Roxanne, Shantae, blah blah blah, and
oh yes.
we would make cassette tapes. We call them now they call them mixed CDs, but back then we made mixed cassettes, and then we would take like music off the radio, people like just different rappers, and we would put it into a cassette and we would sell it on the street. This is before the incense and the oils. This is back in the days, way back in the days in the 80s, and we'd be out there selling this stuff. And some people would be selling fried chicken and fish. And this is
Mhm.
what I did for a
Mm-hmm.
living, as a teenager, because I didn't have much money, and my family, we did that. We made a killing out there. But yeah, the ballroom scene, I've always been around it, but I never liked it, never got involved with it. In fact, when I was younger, I used to get so annoyed because this is before I even knew I was homosexual. There would be
Hmm.
the gay guys out there saying, "I'm going to be your mother." And they would call me their son, and I was like, "Excuse me, please don't do that. I've always had a family, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, some family members, they weren't that great, but for the most part, I had a great mother. I had great aunts and uncles. I had a family. I didn't need to find it outside my home. So when
Yeah.
they would
Mm-hmm.
say to me like, "I'm your mom," and they would call me, they would say they're my gay mom, I didn't like that. I felt offended by it. And now I understand it better. But back then I was like, no, don't do that. So I never really liked the ballroom scene. I just didn't like it. And I think a lot of it had to do with me not feeling comfortable in my own sexuality. And so I
Okay.
didn't, I kind of, shied away from it. But yeah, no, the ballroom scene, I never really got into that either.
I don't like it either. I mean, I'm not interested that much.
I don't like that they pit each other against each other. They're judging each other, and it just seems really petty to me, kind of like the beef sector.
Yeah, yeah.
Boom. Okay. There
Yeah.
we go.
Yep.
No,
These
that's
people
right.
crazy.
Well, listen, y'all. I'm getting ready to jump down. It's been real as usual. And Mickey, it's always a pleasure. Nadia, always a pleasure. And we have NYW in the house. The crew is in the house. Love Blake,
Yes,
Miss B
yes,
Town,
yes.
Miss Marilyn, and D Cop again. Thank you for sharing your platform for
No
the thing.
problem.
I'm gonna call it Platform Matters.
Yeah,
Platform that matters, because yours
that's
does
right.
matter,
Thank
and
you,
that's the
thank you.
bottom line.
Thank you,
Yeah,
TC.
And love Blake, we love you. From me and from Joyce. I know Joyce has been out of town because she had illness in her family. Her mom's coming along, but I know she would be saying the same thing. you know, she's just trying to get herself together. So from her as well,
Oh, I
we
didn't know
love
she
and we
was.
pray for you.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
her. She was out of town and her mom was sick. I didn't know that.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. She made a live about it and everything. So yeah, you want to just check it out. But she's
Yeah.
back now, and she was just saying that things are okay. So, you
Yeah.
know, prayers go, like Nadia said, a lot of folks are going through things, and we have
Hmm.
to, you know, stick to your family, the people that love you, and what's most important.
Yep.
All the rest, kick it to the
Hmm.
curb.
Yep.
All
Yeah.
right, y'all.
All right,
Okay,
Peace
TC
TC.
out.
Thank you.
and Decop. I
All
guess
right, mate. We gotta get decop down with some house and some go
yep,
house
that's right.
sardines.
Okay, see you
All
later.
right now. All right.
And I guess it's
Oh,
my turn to say goodbye, right?
oh, oh no.
Yeah, but thank you,
Uh,
Decop,
oh, no
and
problem. How you
l-
doing, Lotta Bailey? Thank you for coming. Thank you for the prayers. Look, Blake is in the chat. BTOWN fell asleep. She took her medication. She's been out. But thank you for the prayers.
yes, and Love Blake again. You know, I rarely come on, you know, on the live, but I wanted to come in. Like I said before, I wanted to just tell you, let your body heal. It will. I know it will. I'm sending healing energy to you because you always give me healing energy as well. So,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and Decop, I'm gonna
Definitely.
jump off the live. Thank you.
All right, Nikki. Thank you for coming up. We had a good conversation.
You're welcome. Okay.
All
Bye bye.
righty. Bye bye. Well, Blake, I guess we can get off of here. But Bailey, thank you. Definitely thank you for coming and offer your prayers. Thank you very much. We all can use prayer. Definitely. So thank you, thank you, thank you. This NYW still here? Or did we lose her? Let's see. We might have lost her connection before I wanted to say good night to her. Love Blake, what you doing? Are you looking at Sir King? Oh, okay. All right, Love Blake. Good night. Good night. I guess we'll get off of here. We've been on here 3 hours, yeah. And then get off here so I can go and warm up my little meal since I haven't eaten all day. I need to get something in me. Thank y'all for coming. I appreciate it. Thank you, Lotta Bailey. Appreciate it. Love Blake, thank you for coming. I love you. You take care of yourself. You're going to sleep good. Good. You go to sleep. Rest. NYW, your connection probably gone out, but still, I love you. You take care of yourself. Be safe. Who else? BTOWN, I know you sleep. Thank you for coming. I love you. And Nadia, I'll be over there to check out what you on your page. But thank you for coming. I appreciate you. I love you too. Marilyn, thank you for dipping in. You ran out of Bible study just to come drop in and say hey and prayer for BTOWN in Love Lake. Thank you for that. Did I miss anybody? Oh, Mickey. Thank you, Mickey, for coming up, having a good conversation. And TC, you too. Hope I didn't forget anybody. And anybody that was in the class that didn't drop down and say hi or say anything, thank you. I appreciate it. We all appreciate you. And I guess we are going to say good night. Y'all take care of yourself. And I'm out of here.